Some people see a huddle in the locker room. We see a second classroom. Some see a student athlete on the court. We see a future leader in the community. You see, high school sports in Indiana are special. That's because they're about learning and growing, not just winning and losing. Fans, I'm Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support education-based athletics in Indiana by buying a ticket to your high school's next athletic event.
Good evening and welcome to Linton Minor Volleyball. Tonight, Thursday night, we have volleyball here as the Linton Miners are hosting the Spartans of South Knox. Varsity-wise, Linton coming in at 9-9, South Knox coming in at 3-8. South Knox just coming off a win last night at WRV, and Linton had the night off last night, but the night before defeated Washington 3-1. Coach Scott Vanderkolk joins us now, but Scott, I have to think that game, your last outing, maybe was the most exciting volleyball game I've ever seen live.
The fourth set for sure.
The fourth set, yeah.
Yeah. I'd say the Northview game from last year has probably got to take the cake for me. Plus the semi-state game a couple years ago. Those are right up there. But yeah, as far as for a set, yeah, it started out pretty ugly, but it sure was a lot of fun the rest of the way through once we decided to start playing the way we were capable.
It looked like we were definitely headed for a fifth set. I don't think there was any doubt in this gymnasium that that's where we were headed.
Yeah, I told you that the other night. I was hoping to just build momentum through the fourth and kind of get our minds right going into the fifth so we didn't have a slow start there. That doesn't sound great, that I didn't really think our girls had it in them, but I'm certainly proud of the fact that they showed that fortitude and fought through it and just played really well the rest of that set.
Certainly showed what they're capable of. Now,
yep.
I have never seen a volleyball team come back from 11 down.
That was a big gap, and it's rare, but it can happen, and I think that a lot of people overlook that. It's easy to sit across the court and look at a coach and wonder, hey, you're getting your butt kicked. Why don't you get some of the other girls in? Well, there's the proof right there. It can happen, and that's why those girls stay on the floor and they get that opportunity to try to right the ship themselves and play good ball.
So what does this mean for tonight? Is there any carryover with that, Coach?
Yeah, we had a little bit of a lighter practice last night just to kind of recover. We did some foam rolling, some recovery stuff, and just tried to reset our brains a little bit. It's easy to, a trap game, you could call it. You'll look at South Knox's record at 3-8. Doesn't sound great, but they've played some pretty good competition. We've got some common opponents. They've played Northview, Indianapolis Lutheran. They played them in a tournament. We played them already. They lost to Sullivan and Evansville North. A couple teams we're going to play here in the short future. And then they played WRV last night, so that gives us a pretty good gauge of where they're at, and they took care of business there. So I think that 3-8 is a little bit deceiving for sure, and I don't want our girls to come off of that win with Washington and overlook this South Knox team, because watching their JV team right now, they got a couple girls that ball really well, and that should be a pretty good indication of where their varsity really is. The
last time I want to mention about the last game,
sure,
because we want to focus ahead, but they came in at 8-2. They're a good volleyball team.
Yeah, Washington was a good team. They're scrappy on defense. They stayed very engaged through a lot of those long rallies. They had a little bit of a tough night serve receiving, and when I talked to their coach after, she said that all three of their losses this year they've struggled in serve receive. But that's a bit of a trademark for us, is our tough serving, and we really rely on that to dictate what the other team's able to do offensively and get them out of their comfort zone and make things a little bit easier for a block, make it a little more predictable.
Now, looking at South Knox, and again, statistics don't always bear everything factually or reveal everything factually, but Bryn Hill leads in kills per set, leads in hitting percentage, leads in blocks, and leads in aces, Coach, for South Knox.
She's a pretty good basketball player, too. And I think I've heard somebody say she's a darn good softball player, which wouldn't be a surprise. She's a good athlete. She's long, athletic. She's smart. You can tell she's competitive. Yeah, we've got to slow her down but we've also got to make sure that we're not losing sight of some of the other girls they've got that are pretty talented hitters as well. But yeah, big focus on her tonight, and just playing our game. We want to see our servers aggressive back in the line again tonight. And we worked on a couple different things in practice last night with Audrey with her sets to try to speed things up a little bit. And we want to see a good balanced offense, and as we move through the season, we're going to expect more there.
So what do you do when I know you congratulate your team on a big win last time out, but then in the same breath you got to say, but we shouldn't have been in where we were in that. So is that what you say to them tonight? Is what in the world?
Yeah, that was verbatim exactly what I said in the locker room last night. With how our schedule, any volleyball schedule, with how they are, you don't have time to worry about what happened, the previous night or 2 nights before. You got to reset every night and just be ready to move forward, and you got to take every team seriously. You and I have talked about we get everybody's best, and I wouldn't want it any other way, and hopefully we can give our best every night.
All right, Coach Scott Vanderkolk, thanks for joining us.
Hey, don't forget about the yeah.
See,
there you go. I knew it. I'm surprised I remember. Just kind of want to get it out there, everybody listening, and hopefully we'll talk about it after the game too, just as a reminder. But here in about a week and a half, we're going to have a 50-plus year celebration of Linton Volleyball. Last year was the 50th iteration of the team, but in typical fashion for me, I forgot and overlooked it, and I was so focused on winning games we didn't do it. So we're gonna celebrate the previous 50 years on the 51st year. And we want to see as many former players, coaches, managers. I'd love to have to pull out the other side of the bleachers because so many people bring their families and celebrate with us. We're going to play North Central that night, so a conference game, and just looking to have some fun and get some familiar faces in here that we don't get to see all the time, and get old teammates and old coaches and players linked up again, and just build the program and talk about the history, and just have a good time.
Heather?
And so in following up to that, the graphic is on the screen that Scott produced here, and it gives you a QR code that you can scan to register. And we are going to put out kind of our own plea starting Saturday morning, that if you were a volleyball coach or a volleyball player and have any photos that you want to be able to share with us, we're going to kind of do a little bit of a video slideshow that we're going to run in pregame that evening. So watch for that information to post on Saturday morning, so that way we can go ahead too and look through the past 50 years as well for coaches and players.
All righty. Thanks, Coach. Thanks for remembering.
Hey, you bet. Appreciate it.
Coach Scott Vanderkolk. This is the Jordan and Vaught Insurance pregame show. Heather?
So Jordan and Vaught Insurance reminds you to call Ross and his friendly staff to talk about whether you are protected for home, auto, and life. His friendly staff treats you like family, so give them a call in Bloomfield at 812-384-3535 today. And we're going to go ahead and recognize a few of our sponsors that you're going to see tonight in rotation. The scoreboard sponsors Michelle Stenger of Stenger Homes. Buyers have more motivation to buy before the end of the year with the tax break implications. Don't wait, so give Michelle Stenger a call at 812-219-2307. Tonight and every night, the ace sponsor is Key Associates of Linton. Serving Greene and surrounding counties for over 30 years, Key Associates of Linton has helped generations of clients buy and sell homes. So whether you're looking to buy your dream home or your next investment, or sell your home to enter into the next chapter of your life, Allie Walton, Mary Beth Geralds, and Audrey Sparks of Linton are there for you every step of the way. They are your key to the very best. Walton Funeral Service is our block sponsor. They have been assisting families for over 100 years, dedicated to compassionate service since 1915, and specializes in funeral pre-planning. Todd and Cindy Walton are proud of their funeral home's heritage. They are your lamp of hope when you need them most. And here in a little bit, you're also going to hear the starting lineup sponsored by Klusner Construction. Whether it is a remodel or a new construction, you know it will be done right the first time, every time you choose the crew of Klusner Construction. So call Bart Wade or Tony Klusner of Linton today. You want to stay tuned at the end of the varsity matchup for the E2 Custom Creations post-game show. E2 Custom specializes in a lot of engraved items, and they can pretty much engrave on anything, whether it's wood, acrylic, leather, and more. And Kevin, you don't know this, but we've actually ordered some things to have to put outside of our property that's going to be featured by E2 Custom Creations. You're welcome.
Okay.
And Minor Pride sponsors tonight and every night this season for volleyball, football, basketball, baseball, and softball. These that are featured on tonight's screen will be featured not only in the broadcast but during many times in social media. The Grill of Linton, Team Ortho, Linton Sporting Goods, Audrey Sparks of Richard Brown Insurance, Jathan Wright of Indiana Farm Bureau, Michelle Stenger of Stenger Homes, Crane Credit Union, Corey Motter with Century 21 Sheets, Alicia Cornelius of Indiana Farm Bureau, E2 Custom Creations, and Jordan Vaught Insurance of Bloomfield. We also want to go ahead while we have just a few minutes to preview tomorrow. Tomorrow's huge. Tonight is obviously volleyball night, but we want to go ahead and look ahead to tomorrow as well. For those that are watching, Sullivan Arrows come to Linton Stockton, and we've got a bunch of statistics that we'll be sharing during the pregame of this football game. But Kevin, what did you say last night? They've met each other over 100 times?
Yes, in fact, well, consecutively, it's very close to 100 if it's not. Now, I left those notes at home, Heather.
That's
but
okay.
I know that overall they've met like 110 times, something like that. But consecutively, I think this is the 99th meeting of Sullivan and Linton in high school football. And boy, we all know what a rivalry it is. Doesn't matter whether it's first time or the 99th time. It's a great football, and we're really looking forward to that tomorrow night.
Well, there's a lot of things that are going on tomorrow. So there is a chance of rain. There is quite a bit of chances of rain. And so there is going to be a tailgate party. But the tailgate's going to be inside of this gym. And it starts at 5:30. It's going to be hosted by Coach Harden and Matt Britton and a number of students. So feel free to come out tomorrow night at 5:30 and do a little tailgating on the inside. The junior and senior class are going to be doing the grill and the concession stand, and they are going to be raising, obviously, money for prom. The girls basketball has a number of things that's going to be done as well, and we will be there carrying the pregame as well as the game in its entirety. And what's really cool, Kevin, what's
yes,
really
ma'am.
cool is that we submitted this game to the IHSAA today for consideration, and it is the game of the week, which is pretty cool. So,
well, I'm not surprised. It's a super rivalry, and I know there are rivalries all across the state of Indiana, but obviously this is the one that's near and dear to us.
and we're very excited about that. We also, while we have just a couple of moments since we are in the JV matchup, this is a lot of information that you're seeing here on the screen, so please understand that this will be posted on our Facebook page later tonight. But there is a JV tournament in Bloomington on Saturday, and there are a number of teams that are participating. And this gives you all the details as far as what payment is accepted, what payment is not accepted, who the opponents are, what the pool is, and all of the information as far as where to park at Bloomington North. And we should mention, too, that Aubrey Walton, who is the JV coach, will spend her birthday Saturday with her Lady Miners at Bloomington North for this JV tournament. So watch our Facebook page for a little bit more information. We're going to take a really quick 30-second timeout to hear from our pregame sponsor, and we'll be joined by Heidi Rimmel when we come back. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners.
At Jordan and Vaught Insurance Agency, you don't pay extra for the over 80 years of combined experience that will be available to you when dealing with questions about your auto, home, farm, life, or Medicare supplements. They're always there to help from 8:30 to 5 p.m. on weekdays at 123 South Franklin Street, the very same Bloomfield location since 1972. You may not realize the value of experience until you need it the most. Call Jordan and Vaught Insurance, your friends with experience, at 812-384-3535. Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen. Heather? No? We're just seconds away from the start of the junior varsity game, and let's turn around and say hello to Heidi Remmel. Oh, no. Now, wait a minute.
There it is.
I do that every time to Scott, and I just forget. I introduce people and then don't turn their mic up.
Yeah, I'm over here having a conversation with myself.
Yeah, yeah.
You guys doing okay today?
We are.
Good.
I hate to answer for Heather because
We're doing okay.
Good. You ready for tomorrow?
Well, I'm always a kind of a work one day ahead kind of thing, but I've been preparing a lot of stuff for tomorrow night's game.
Awesome.
And you sent me a lot of stuff earlier today,
I
so
did.
we added that to all of our game day graphics that's going to post tonight after this game, and we're ready.
Good. It's going to be a packed house.
Come early.
I hope the
Yes.
rain doesn't
I agree.
hurt that. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. We'll see how much.
I think the boys will enjoy it if it rains, though.
Well, yeah, it'll just be a pounding the rock all night
Exactly,
long.
Yeah.
That'll be kind of good for the Miners.
It's going to be fun to see you guys experience this at home, because you guys haven't got to experience this yet.
Kevin had it, I think, during his days with radio, but
True.
we were on the road last year, and so we're excited to see what it brings on a home crowd.
Yeah, now
year.
this is my 4th year now.
The fourth.
Yeah, 2 years in radio here, and then now it's the 2nd year streaming.
Well, I guess so.
It kind of sneaks up on you.
I'd
Trust
say.
me, at my age, I know. We're getting ready here, I think, for, is it team introductions?
Looks like it.
Looks like starting lineup sponsored by Klushner Construction.
I don't see anybody down there getting ready to announce it. That's why I was. But we'll see here. Maybe they're just lined up for the anthem.
We see Mr. Grove is in the house tonight.
I did see that.
We should
Superintendent?
mention too that the middle school Miners are currently in the middle school gym playing Sullivan. I had the opportunity earlier today before setup to capture some photos that are going to be used for 8th grade night. So they were ready to host the Arrows themselves tonight.
The South Knox Spartans in town tonight. If you're around, you got plenty of time to get here. And boy, if the last volleyball game they played here is an inspiration to take a seat. That was the most inspiring game of volleyball I think I've ever seen. And as Scott cautioned me, he said, yeah, the 4th set.
Yes.
I mean, at the end of the 4th set.
Yes.
Because prior to that, I think he was about ready to pull his hair out. But, boy, they came back from 11 down. It's probably one of the greatest comebacks I've ever seen in volleyball. You see something like that often maybe in basketball. Somebody
Yes.
can get hot and a team can, but I haven't seen it in volleyball.
The one is different with points in basketball, you know.
Yeah.
1 at a time versus 2 or 3 at a time.
Correct.
It does not appear that we're having starting lineups tonight.
So we'll look around here. I know it'll be easier for me to get the Miners, so I'm going to try to get the other 3, 6, 19.
Line judges tonight are Derek McKee and John Fiddler.
5.
I think that's an 11.
And 11. So what we have is Michaela Carey, number 5, Braylon Gladish, number 6, Ariel Whitehead, number 11, Olivia Kell, number 17, Tylee Wall, and number 19, Addison Memring for the South Knox Spartans. And for those of you fans who are watching from South Knox, welcome. We look forward to some good volleyball tonight. That one, Olivia Tharp, is long. So let's look at the Miners, and you guys are always good with this for me. Let's see, 6. Oh, that was, Olivia Tharp and Marley Remmel. Number 20, Ella Norris.
Long.
That was long. Also back there is Piper Bland, who's back from, she kind of twisted her ankle, but she's back out there now. Malia Goodman, number 16. And Brenley West, I believe, number 4. Starters for the Miners. South Knox. The ball up and over, partially blocked, but then it fell for a point for South Knox. 3-0. South Knox starting out on top. Getting off to a good start. Remmel, that's a point. Gets the Miners on the board. 3-1 on the Stanger home scoreboard. My cheat cards. If you don't know, I have cards like almost surrounding me of sponsors.
You actually do.
And yeah,
They are
I actually
surrounding
do. But Heather's been wise enough to get them printed out for me so they can just set them up. A lot of times when you're on the road, you're working at tables that don't give you much room for that.
Yeah,
but
that might be kind of tough when you're on
Yeah,
the road sometimes.
just enough here at home. Getting ready to serve now is Addie Walton for the Miners. Gets it up.
Oh, nice save there by Addie.
Back over by Brenley West, and that's going to count. Number 11, Olivia Kell, was trying to make a play on that, but it was awfully low. And Addie Walton will serve again. It's 3-2. Miners trail by 1 on the Stanger home scoreboard. The free ball up and over. Nice. It looked like it was going to be a nice block, but it got deflected right back
Yeah,
at him.
it sure did.
At the net. So that's going to tie it up at 3-all. So it's good that the Miners have erased that 3-0 deficit. Again, we got the JV action going right now.
Great dig there by Marley Goodman.
Oh, and a
Malia.
great attempt on the dig
Malia.
there by Braylon Gladish. That was Malia Goodman with that hit. So the Miners have come on strong here now.
Want to give a special shout out to Tim and Joan Warwick watching at home, and we know that Tim is recovering from knee surgery, and here everything's going well, so thanks for tuning in.
I know it's going to be hard for him to probably sit still, but we can help you out here, I think, with this signal. Piper trying to make a play, cannot. Tried to handle it one-handed, but that'll tie it up at 4-4.
I know how hard this is for them to not be in the stands. So
Yeah. Yep.
Burt Russell watching from Fairbanks.
Michaela Carey with a serve for South Knox, and boy, I thought
Good
that was
little
going to be
save
an
there.
ace.
Yeah, I did too.
Oh, a little communication difficulty, but they get it over. And you know what? It was a great little dink there by number 19, Addison Memring. Carey. Boy, great serve just over the net. That's going to be in the net. Got to fish it out and can't. Boy, that was all set up by that ball just barely clearing the net.
Yes, it was.
Carey again. She's given her team a 6-4 lead. McKee gets it up and over. There's the set. McKee again. Free ball up and over. Miners. It's going to be a little hard to handle there. One too many. Point Miners. 6-5.
Bert says her brother is watching in Jacksonville, Florida.
Oh, wow. Welcome. Hope everything's well down there. I think I heard something about another hurricane, but I'm not sure if it's hit landfall or not.
Hit Louisiana earlier, I think.
Did it? Miners. What happened there?
I think they're going to say someone maybe got in the net.
Okay. So West going out now, and in is number 7. I think that's Sage Hall. It is.
Yes, it is.
So getting ready to serve now is Braylon Gladish, only a freshman. Good serve. Oh, get it up and over. They do. An overpass. There's a nice strike. Miners keep it active, but can't.
That was good hustle there by Sage.
Sage Hall tried to make a play to keep that ball alive. That was just a great serve again. 8-5 South Knox. Serve again by Gladish. There's a boomer, but it's long. So far, it's been a game of runs here. 3 to start.
Yes.
Then the Miners come up with a run. And now it's been South Knox's turn again. Up and over.
Good hit by Malia.
Yes, Malia Goodman.
Nice hard hit there.
She gets a high five from Abby McKee. I think we have a substitution. See, Remmel went out, right?
Layla Jennings is in.
Okay. Here's a serve, strong serve by Piper Bland. That's going to count.
Key Associates of Linton Ace.
Thank you. 9-7 now, the Stanger Homes scoreboard. South Knox on top. Piper will be serving again. She puts a lot on that.
Yes, she does.
Oh. Abby Walton tried to make the play there. Addie Walton couldn't quite get it done. So now coming in to serve for South Knox is number 1, Gracie Lewis, a freshman. Nice set for Goodman, but it went in the net. And after that, they couldn't do anything with it. Crane Credit Union offers School Spirit debit cards that allow you to show your school spirit each time you use the card, while knowing that a portion of your purchase will be donated back to your school as well. If you'd like a Spirit card or more information, visit your local branch or cranecu.org today. Strong hit there by the Miners.
There we go. That's what we needed.
And it was touched. I was looking and just saw that it hit out, but
Yeah, it hit off her fingers there.
11-8. See, Tharp is coming in now. Norris is coming in now. McKee and Walton are checking out.
Good serve by Ella.
South Knox. It's the overpass up and over. There's a strong hit by the Miners and a good save by South Knox. Tharp. That's going to go right over. The setup and they meet at the net. Wow.
It's a nice job by Layla.
Great reaction time.
Yep.
Another strong. There's one at the net. Layla goes up again, and that's time the winner. Second time was the winner. 11-9.
She had some quick hands on that one.
Boy, she really did. Quick reactions. I was watching a little volleyball last night, and when they had that, when two girls were like nose to nose, they called it a joust. I thought that's a pretty good way to call that.
That is a good way.
There's a ball in the net. So it makes it now 12-9 on the Stanger Homes scoreboard. There's an ace for number 9, Madeline Short. A key associate. There it is.
Are we going to have to number these, Kevin?
I know. Key Associates of Linton. I don't know why I couldn't find that. You think by now I would just know them. Heather knows them by, a little lack of communication there.
I will have to say that I went off and left one of my key sheets at home, and I had to do a lot of these
by
reads
memory,
by
and
memory.
you did them all. Got a timeout. It's 14-9. South Knox on top. This is Raider Media Sports, home of the Miners. Linton Sporting Goods has an over 20-year tradition of offering Hoosiers the best in sports equipment and apparel. They feature Wilson, Demarini, Louisville Slugger, Marucci, Mizuno, and much more. Get ready for any sports season by shopping at Linton Sporting Goods on Highway 54, where the winners shop. Looking to buy or sell your home? Trust the local expert. Corey Motter knows Greene County inside and out with years of experience and a passion for helping you to find your perfect property. Close it with Corey and make your real estate dreams a reality. So back to serve now is number 9, Madeline Short. The serve just clears the net. Great serve. Good dig by the Miners.
Good placement.
Yeah, great placement.
This is Olivia Tharp.
Great court awareness there to know exactly where to put that ball. Malia Goodman going back to serve now. Miners trailing in this first set in the junior varsity competition, 14-10. Great serve,
Nice.
but long. Oh,
Oh, I thought that hit the corner.
I thought that was close. I'm pausing for a minute there because I thought maybe something else was called, but it was not. So stepping up now to serve is Tylee Wall, a sophomore. Deep serve. Piper Bland, strong hit. Oh, no.
Olivia.
Tharp, thank
Yeah,
you.
Nice hit by Olivia Tharp.
It was. Strong. Makes it now 15-11. Now Rimmel has come back in, and Norris has gone out? Okay, for the moment.
Piper.
Or Piper Bland,
yes.
thank you. Goodman gets a hold of that one. There's the set. Rimmel, strong hit to the back court. Up and over. Right at the net. Great play by Tharp. Oh! Boy, not a lot. Goodman there trying to make the play, but she hit it right into Brinley West. Let's see, Jennings, is that number 8 that just went out?
Yes, it is.
And did Norris come back in then?
Piper came back in. Piper's playing as libero tonight.
Here's a serve, strong serve. Norris calls her own number there, and it works.
Little miscommunication there by the Spartans.
I think it caught him by surprise.
I agree.
Walton and McKee coming in. Tharp and Norris going out for the Miners. So Abby Walton back to serve. Miners trailing 16-12 here in the junior varsity first set. Up and over. Great dig.
Oh,
a great play by Brinley West at the net.
Yeah, that was nice by Brinley. Oh,
a tough play there. They were eyeball to eyeball, and Ariel Whitehead was the winner in that one. She gets a point for South Knox, 17-12. There's an ace.
The Associates of Linton.
you know, I think one of these games somebody needs to sit down there and just take pictures of Coach Vanderkolk's facial expressions sometimes.
Just don't tell him you're doing it.
I know, right? It needs to be a surprise.
Hattie Walton trying to make the play in the net there. It was a tough one. So 19-12 now. The Spartans opening up a little wagon room here, threatening to close out this first set. Michaela Carey with a serve. Walton to McKee. Great block, and it falls. I think, was that number 6, Ariel Whitehead, I think, with that block?
So.
That's a Walton Funeral Service block.
It was a great play. They've been pretty solid up front. So the score with a timeout on the court is 20-12. South Knox in the lead. This is Raider Media Sports, home of the Miners. At Crane Credit Union, you can expect a personalized experience from people committed to your financial well-being. When you visit one of our 18 branches across southern and central Indiana, you will be greeted by our team that is committed to supporting your financial needs, dreams, and possibilities through all the stages of your life. From youth and teen accounts where it pays to get A's, to auto and personal loans that are processed completely within your local branch. Your local staff can assist you with mortgage and home equity needs, and when the time is right, we can help you with your IRA retirement accounts. We will be with you every step of the way. Crane Credit Union, building relationships since 1955. Every time I look at the scoreboard now, I'm wondering, Heidi, if the Miners have that rally in them after the other night when they were down by 11.
I think they most definitely have the potential.
Down by 8 tonight. That's in the net. Great attempt to fish that out of the net by Addie Walton. Going back to serve is Michaela Carey at 21-12. South Knox in the lead. Strong hit by the Miners. A good defensive play by South Knox. Walton sets it up for McKee again. Good placement in the middle, but they're able to fish that one out. Up and over. Brenly.
Nice. Oh, that was a good save by the
Great
Spartans.
dig, my. That's going to fall, and I think it's going to be a point for the Miners. It is. But we've got to pay some respect there to number 5, Braylon Gladish, for digging that one up. Brenly West goes back to serve.
She did a great job on that one.
She's got the serve. Try to sneak one over.
Oh, nice job by Abby.
McKee.
Nice
Great
job.
dink by Marley Remmel. Great play. Linton Sporting Goods, serving Linton and surrounding areas with quality sporting goods and screen printing for over 25 years. Also specializes in embroidery and team sales. Located at Highway 54 West in Linton. Stop by or visit this family and locally owned shop today. There's the serve by West. Miners making a little play here. Go back to Remmel again. That's going to be up and over by South Knox. Piper Bland to Brenly West.
Oh.
Memring. Number 19, Addison Memring making that play. Got some substitutions again. Sage Hall's coming in. Brenly West checking out for the Miners. And back to serve is number 5, Braylon Gladish. 22-14, South Knox on top. I think it was in the net.
Yes, it was.
So stepping back to serve is Gladish again. 23-14, they're on the verge of closing this first set out. Oh, little lack of communication there. Two players right side by side. So that puts it up now to 24-14. Gladish for the first set.
Nice save
Good
by Piper.
save by Piper Bland. Nice dig again by South Knox. Keeping it active. McKee, the little overpass, up and over. Again, everybody's playing it safe here. McKee getting it up. There's
Nice
a little dink.
job by
Great
Sage.
dive by Sage Hall. She keeps it alive again. There's the set. Goodman. Boy, she brought some thunder there, but it was played well by South Knox. There's that overpass again. Miners trying to make a play on it. Piper. Remmel, that was blocked. Gets it up and over. Great play. She backhands it up and over the net. And boy, that was a great play.
Gonna watch that one on the replay, Kevin.
My, oh, my.
I don't know.
How she even saw that, I'll never know.
I don't know if she could do that again if she tried.
I bet she can. 24-15, Miners on top. Piper Bland, or not the Miners on top, I'm sorry. South Knox on top. Piper Bland with a serve. There's a nice little play by Jennings, number 8. The Miners put together a little run here. You may have called it right. You said they might have a little run in them at the end before this first set ends. Piper. In the net. Tylee Wall. Just hit that one in the net. It puts Piper back there again. Miners still trailing by 7, 24-17. Bland with a serve. Going to be right at the net.
Nice.
Great hit. Malia Goodman. Wow, she got all of that one.
She sure did. That was a beautiful hit.
She timed that perfectly. 24-18. Can feel the fans starting to come alive. It's hard to believe just 1 point can end this first set because the Miners are on a roll. Bland again. Long. I jinxed him, didn't I? 25-18 is the score of the final of the first set here tonight. We'll be back with the second set in a minute. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners. 3 specialty clinics with 3 top-notch providers right here close to home. Greene County General Hospital's Team Ortho Foot and Ankle, and Surge Care are the area's go-tos when it comes to your care. Team Ortho is home to the county's only board-certified orthopedic surgeon, Dr. John Hammerstein. Dr. Matthew Parmenter is a board-certified foot and ankle surgeon with more than 35 years' experience. And board-certified general surgeon Dr. Cam Gabrielson is trained to diagnose a wide range of diseases that may require surgery. Team Ortho Foot and Ankle, and Surge Care, the trio you can trust. They're all part of the Greene County General Hospital family. Our family, caring for yours.
The goal isn't graduation day. It's a better every day after. It's the first day in your new career. Your first pay raise. The 5th day of that week-long vacation. It's the first paid holiday home with your family. Or the day of your last car loan payment. Much sooner than you thought. At Ivy Tech Community College, we don't just care about your degree. We care about your life. Let's get started at ivytech.edu.
Century, you have seen a lamp as our logo. This is the lamp of hope. It is a symbol that though we will go through darkness at the time of loss, there is a light that leads us to a greater eternity. It also reflects that we will be a light to help you through this difficult time. We're here when you need us most.
You ever been out here where a sunrise is not only seen, but also felt? Where chasing friends around isn't just a thing of the past, where wrong turns always feel right. So meet us out here, the all-new Razor XP.
Since 1973, Linton Cycle Sales. Welcome back as we go now to the second set. Harvest season is coming near. Give Audrey Sparks at Richard Brown Insurance a call to make sure your farm and farm equipment are properly protected. And Team Ortho Foot and Ankle Center is home to board-certified foot and ankle surgeon Dr. Matthew Parmenter. Has more than 35 years' experience treating patients across southern Indiana. For more information, call Team Ortho at 847-3381. Greene County General Hospital, our family, caring for yours. So we're getting set here, and we got a big decision to make because we're sharing a bag of Skittles between all 3 of us, and somebody who shall remain nameless found a white one. Has anybody ever seen a white Skittle?
I told Kevin I'm just not quite sure about this one.
I don't know what that. I don't.
So
know.
what flavor is the white? I've never seen a white one.
Well,
So-
once I get the rainbow out of my mouth, I'll let you know.
Yeah, keep us posted on that,
Okay.
on that development. Addie Walton getting ready to serve. 0-0 second set. The Miners can get off to a little better start here.
That's
There's
good
a
block.
great play at the net. Good block by Marley Rummel. Walton up in the air to Goodman. To Brindley. That's a winner. Brindley West delivering the goods. 1-0 Miners.
Speaking of food, the concession stand right now has a number of parents out there working for, I think, what is it, Heidi? Points for prom? Or
No,
is this tonight's?
that's tomorrow night.
Tomorrow
There's
night?
an ace. Key Associates of Linton Ace. I saw some special things out there that were being sold, but I didn't pay any attention.
The Parents Club is out there tonight.
It's Parents Club.
Okay.
Yeah, junior, senior prom will be working the grill tomorrow at the football game.
Addie Walton will try to see if she can cue up another ace here. Miners up 2-0 now. The Stanger home scoreboard, and she does it.
That was a nice serve by Addie.
3-0 Miners.
Just so that you know, the white skittle is lime.
Is what?
The lime.
Lime.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just didn't get.
So just
didn't
by
get coated.
taste, you were able to.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I forgot to put
And
its
there you know, folks.
color on.
Up and over. Free ball, the Miners. Long. Brindley West got all of it, but a little bit maybe too much there. So stepping up now to serve is Olivia Kell. Goodman trying to make a play, but it's just going the wrong way, folks. Everybody gave it a good try,
They
but
did. That was some good hustle back there.
every time somebody hit it, it was going the wrong way, going a little farther the wrong way. So second serve, it's now 3-2 Miners on the Stanger home scoreboard. Free ball up and over. A little push shot up and over, overpass on the front there. Great play by Rummel to get that up and over. There's a dink trying to. South Knox tried their luck with that. That one low and underneath the net. Ties it up, I think, at 3-3. Here's a serve. Oh, what was the call? Out of position.
Rotation over here.
But he's looking at one another, trying to figure out.
I'm not quite sure who was out of rotation.
Yeah, because I don't see anybody moving. It's now 4-3. South Knox with a good comeback. Down 3-0. Now they're up by 4-3. Great strike there by Goodman. It's too hot to handle.
I think that was actually Brindley.
Oh,
that
it
hit
was
that.
Brindley West.
Heidi, you might be able to answer this question.
Okay.
We posted, we shared actually some information about the homecoming dance that's going to take place on October the 4th.
Yes.
And someone had a question as to, okay, if it's being brought back, why did it ever leave? Do you know the answer to that?
Well, I was told that at one time the church here in town used to hold events after football games years ago. But why that ever stopped, I'm not sure.
South Knox getting another point now, up 5-4. Carey with a serve. There's one just going down the net, and they blow the whistle. Somebody was in the net, I think.
I don't know if
Maybe
someone stepped on the line.
Yeah, underneath. Either way, it's a point for the Miners, so it knots it up at 5-5. Remmel now out. Did 8-8 or Jennings come in?
Yes.
Great
Oh,
serve there!
Beautiful.
Wow.
it's a nice hard serve.
The Associates of Linton Ace.
Piper Bland. Boy, that was a rocket.
It was.
Gives the Miners a 6-5 lead now in this second set. Another strong serve to the back row. Good attempt on a dig there, but it's a great strike up front, I believe, by number 19, Addison Memmering. Fish Monuments Located at 289 A Street Northeast, we'll meet with you to design special cemetery monuments, whether you're pre-planning or have experienced the death of a loved one. Contact Fish Monuments in Linton or reach out to them by phone at 930-236-3002. Don't you love that? How they wait for me to read all that ad?
I
Just
know,
perfect.
that
How's
was
that
so nice.
happen?
You got a little button down there over there you're pushing.
Miners get a free ball up and over. See what South Knox can do with it. Strong strike over there on the left side by...
It's like number 9.
Yeah, number 9. Madeline Short, a freshman. Nice play. Gives South Knox a 7-6 advantage now. And Ariel Whitehead is back to serve. Great cross-court strike. McKee. South Knox getting it up and over. Jennings, what they call.
Good hit by Layla. I'm going to say that they would cross the line.
That's what it looked like.
Substitutions for Linton.
Miners have tied it up at 7-7. Tharp coming in, Norris coming in, McKee and Walton coming out. Norris getting a good look at that volleyball. And spinning it around. Do they have? I wonder if they have favorite places where they want to hit the ball. Oh, no, she's going to hand it over. Doesn't want it.
So there's something wrong with that ball.
Yeah, something wrong with it. She picked up on it. And I think they're going to be putting that one away. Serve. Good dig there by South Knox. Jennings.
Good
Great block. Welch and Cornett Walton Funeral Service block by Tharp. Oh, that's going to be a winner for Goodman. Malia Goodman. A great strike there. 8-7. Miners trying to, in the junior varsity competition here, trying to avoid being swept here. They got to win this one. Norris in the net. Ties it back up at 8-8. And checking in now to serve is number 1. I almost said number 7. Gracie Lewis, a freshman. Piper with a strong, or no, Tharp with a strong. It's the second time I've made that mistake. Goodman. Great dig by the Miners.
Nice job by the girls.
Another strong hit by Tylee Wall, a sophomore. And I think she's by far the tallest girl on the floor for South Knox, at least on the floor currently. So she got up in the air when she hit that one. 9-8. South Knox on top. Nice block. Did that hit the net before it was?
That one was in the net.
Goodman was right there, but I couldn't really tell if she hit it or the net. Brenly West is coming in now. Sage Hall is checked out. Goodman is back to serve, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Is that who that is? Yeah.
Yep.
They go back to Wall. Piper with that dig. Jennings in the net. (10-9) South Knox. Madeline Short, number 9, back to serve.
Good job by Ella.
Yeah, she fished that out of the net.
She did.
And Piper Bland hit that one a little long. Midwest Satellite, are you looking for TV or high-speed internet? Give Mike Morin a call at Midwest Satellite. He offers Dish TV plans at $84.99 a month and T-Mobile high-speed internet for $60 a month. Call Midwest Satellite at 812-847-8848. Call Mike. He'll treat you right.
Good hard hit by Brindley.
Yes. And it works. It's still 11-10. South Knox on top. Miners trying to tie it up here. Jennings with a serve. Great serve to the coffin corner. Great hit. Michaela Carey eyed that floor and put it right where they were, where no one was. I almost said where they weren't. It didn't make any sense. Braylon Gladish back to serve. Remmel going to get up and over. Somebody, Norris, gets it up and over. Great block at the net, but it falls for the point for South Knox. 13-10. And again, the Lady Spartans starting to open up a little wagon room here. Strong serve, deep. Ella Norris to Tharp in the net. She had to step back a little bit to make that strike.
Yeah, she did.
And that kind of affected the shot, I think. Gladish to serve again. 14-10 South Knox. Well, one good turn deserves another in the net. 14-11. Tharp out, Walton in, McKee in, Norris out. Addie Walton looking at her coach, who also happens to be her older sister. Getting the call. It was a strong serve down the line, but it was wide. 15-11. Olivia Kell back to serve. Great play by Remmel to keep the ball active, up and over by the Miners. Long. Good communication by the Miners. You could hear them all say, long.
You know, and I haven't heard a lot of communication from them tonight.
Brenly West stepping back. 15-12, South Knox. Brenly gets the call, and there's the serve. Going to get a free ball up. Oh, up and over. I think that might have been out. 16-12, South Knox. Carey with the serve. Great play.
It's a good decision by Addie.
Addie calls her own number, and it works. 16-13. The Miners are right there. Just can't seem to quite get over the hump, although Piper had a great run serving in the first set. See if she can pick up with that here. Boy, I thought that was going to fall, but it didn't. Little rainbow up and over. Miners handle it. McKee. Piper. Another free ball up and over. Goodman.
It's a nice job
Boy,
by
you can
number
tell
5.
Yeah, good dig. You can sure tell when she hits it. There, a couple of Miners almost collide. But it's going to be a point for the visitors. 17-13, now leading by 4. And Whitehead back to serve. In the net. Indiana Farm Bureau, let Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent. Oh, Jathan Wright help you when you think about insurance. Stop by the office or submit your information online. Give them a call at 812-798-2615. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners.
It starts well before the lights are turned on. The grill at the Grill is fired up well before the front door is unlocked and the first customer ventures in.
I've been coming to the Grill for 30 years. It's the best restaurant in Greene County.
It's a Linton tradition that's lasted over 100 years and the same family for over the last 40. Open 7 days a week with carry out, and speaking of traditions, they have steak night every Friday and Saturday night. If you didn't stop by today, there's always tomorrow at the Grill in downtown Linton.
Welcome back. Call Brock Anderson Construction for your home repair and building needs. With over 25 years experience in the construction field, we strive to have you come home to quality. Call Brock at 812-798-5583, and Brock says, go Miners. Ariel Whitehead waiting for the go-ahead to serve, and she gets it. There's a serve. Patty Walton with the set. McKee gets it up and over. A free ball.
There's a little bit of a touch on that one.
Yep. Piper Bland getting it up and over, and there's a little push, and Jennings makes it work. It's a winner. 18-14. Tharp in, Walton out, McKee out, Norris in. (18-14) on the Stanger home scoreboard.
Oh.
Doggone it.
It's like a hot potato.
It was. She was trying everything she could do.
She was.
Jennings trying to make that play to get the darn thing out of the net. And she finally does. But it's too late. Too many hits. Gracie Lewis stepping up now. 19-14 South Knox. They're just playing well. Goodman. It's a winner.
Nice placement of the ball by Malia.
19-15. Oh, no, 16 it says.
Well, I had 15 too.
Yeah, it looked like it skipped one. I'm not sure.
Well, we're going to change it to 16 and follow the clock here at the school, but
that's a good serve.
Boy, they played that one off the roof. That's pretty darn good volleyball. Jennings, long. Now that should be 20-16, right?
It should be, but I think.
There it is.
There we go.
There's a serve. Oh, I thought that was going to hit the net. Great play by Bland to keep that going. Brenly West. Hey, point Miners.
Okay, so it did go, but they did
there,
move
went
it back to 15.
Now it's 16.
Now
okay.
it's 16. Okay.
Remmel is back in. Piper Bland, I think, has gone out. Served by Jennings. Great serve, but a super dig for South Knox. Brenly West just gets a free ball up and over. See what South Knox will do with it. A great block. Looked like Remmel and Tharp both were there to try to make that play. A Welch and Cornett Walton Funeral Service block. Thanks, Heather. Jennings back to serve. 20-17. It's close. Another great serve, and that's in. That's an ace.
Beautiful serve by Layla.
Key Associates of Linton. Wow.
What do you call that? The coffin corner?
Yeah. And they got a timeout. The Spartans want to talk this one over. It's 20-18. They still have the lead here in the second set. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners.
Finding the best coverage for your home, auto, life, and business isn't always a walk in the park. I'm Audrey Sparks at Richard Brown Insurance, your local auto owner's insurance agent. Whether you're buying your first car or starting your own business, finding the right coverage can be a challenge. With great companies like Auto Owners Insurance, I can find the appropriate coverages so that you and your family can be better protected. Come see me, Audrey Sparks, to discuss what coverages are right for you or give me a call at 812-847-4798.
Welcome back. Miners trailing 20-18 here in the second set. They've already dropped the first set. So if they want to avoid getting swept, now's the time to do it. That one is long. 21-18. South Knox on top. And Braylon Gladish, the freshman, is back to serve. She has really done yeoman's work on those
She's done
digs.
a very good job.
Yeah, she really has. Ball up. Tharp with the strike. Going to get it over in the corner. Just gets it over Brindley West. Brindley gets a shot at it. That's going to fall. 21-19. Can the Miners get this one done? Can they get it to a third set? Walton will be going back to serve. She just checked in. McKee checks in. Norris and Jennings, I think, have gone out. Addie Walton taking it right down the line. Little free ball up and over. West makes the play to keep the ball active. McKee, oh, I thought that was going to fall. Great
too.
dig by South Knox. Walton keeps that one active. Whose ball is it? Brindley West. Free ball. Piper Bland with a set. Brindley up and over the net. They're going to go to their big gun, but the Miners keep it active. But there's a little push right down by Ariel Whitehead at the net. One-handed, she just got up there and made the play. 22-19. Back to serve Olivia Kell. Great hit there, but it's wide. 23-19, and the Miners want to talk about it. Timeout on the floor. South Knox leading 23-19 in the second set. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners. Good at a lot of things, like cheering on the Miners to victory. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Jathan Wright is good at making sure your insurance needs are just right for you. That's why Jathan is here to help you work through any questions you might have about your auto, home, renters, business, and life insurance. Then you can get back to making sure the Miner fan section is louder than the other team. Talk to Jathan. Stop in or submit your information online and give him a call at 812-798-2615. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood. (23-19) is the score. South Knox trying to put this second set away and pull off the sweep on the road. There's the serve. McKee gets it up and over.
That was a good job. That was a good job by Abby. Those are hard to play.
Dink is going to work. Addison Memmering making the play. You know, South Knox, they seem pretty disciplined, don't they?
They do.
They just seem consistent. It's like...
And I feel like they're talking to each other very, very well.
Ball over the net. 24-19. And they're going to call in the net.
Yep.
Addie Walton hit the net with her back trying to make the play on the ball, and that makes the final 25-19. South Knox, the junior varsity, pulls off the sweep here, and that sets the stage now for the Jordan and Vaught Insurance pregame show for the varsity match to come. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners. At Jordan and Vaught Insurance Agency, you don't pay extra for the over 80 years of combined experience that will be available to you when dealing with questions about your auto, home, farm, life, or Medicare supplements.
They're always there to help from 8:30 to 5 p.m. on weekdays at 123 South Franklin Street, the very same Bloomfield location since 1972. You may not realize the value of experience until you need it the most. Call Jordan and Vaught Insurance, your friends with experience, at 812-384-3535.
Hello, I'm Maylee Pilot. I'm a senior. I've been playing all 4 years, and my favorite volleyball memory would be the IHSBCA state banquet.
Hi, my name is Becca Robbins. I've been playing for 4 years. It's going to be my 4th year. And my favorite memory is going on the state run in 2022 and playing against Wapatani.
Hi, I'm Karen Theus. I played volleyball for all 4 years of high school, and my favorite memory is when we went on the first state run in school history, and after we won regionals, we had Scott do a toe touch.
Lady Miners,
Class of 2025.
Senior season.
ready to bring it.
We have an opportunity to do something special, and I want to be part of it.
That's a shaker moment. The basketball.
Lob it up.
Yes.
Throw it down.
We have a dream as an organization to be an NBA championship organization. People are going to find out about the Pacers.
Okay, welcome back to the Jordan and Vaught Insurance pregame show. I want to go over some statistics for South Knox. The Spartans coming in at 3-8. Linton coming in at 9-9. Now, South Knox just won last night at home with WRV. And then Linton, of course, their last outing was a 3-1 set win over Washington, which was a stunning win when they trailed by 11 late in the fourth set and were able to close it out. Now, for South Knox, look, Bryn Hill, she's not a one-person show, but she is so good. She leads in almost every category for South Knox. She leads in kills with 62, kills per set at 2.5, hitting percentage at 294, blocks at 24, and aces at 15. Now, in Diggs, Parrish leads the way there. So you heard Coach Vanderkolk earlier talk about what a strong player Bryn Hill is, and he pointed out that, you know, she's strong in several sports, so she's just an all-around athlete. And so she will be one to watch for the Miners to contain tonight. Now, looking at the Miners, Ella Warwick has 187 kills. She averages about 3.7, almost 4 kills a set. Her hitting percentage is 253. Robbins leads the team in blocks. Becca with 38. In Diggs, it's Maylee Pilot with 159. And in aces, it's Ella Warwick at 44. Heather?
So as always, we like to do a little rundown of the sponsors that you're going to see tonight in rotation during tonight's game, in addition to those that are going to be read as live reads throughout tonight's game. As mentioned, we're in the Jordan and Vaught Insurance pregame show. Whether you're looking for home, auto, or life insurance, contact Ross and his friendly staff at Jordan and Vaught Insurance in Bloomfield, where they'll treat you like family. Call 812-384-3535 today. Tonight's starting lineup sponsors will be sponsored by Klusner Construction. Whether it is a remodel or a new construction, you know it will be done right the first time, every time you choose Tony and his crew. Call Bart Wade or Tony Klusner of Linton today. Our scoreboard sponsor tonight is Michelle Stanger of Stanger Homes. She says buyers have more motivation to buy before the end of the year with tax break implications. Don't wait, so give Michelle at Stanger Homes a call at 2307. Tonight's ace sponsor is Key Associates of Linton. Call Allie Walton, Mary Beth Geralds, and Audrey Sparks to be there for you every step of the way. They serve Greene and surrounding counties for over 30 years and have helped generations of clients buy and sell homes. So whether you're looking to buy your dream home or next investment or sell your current home to enter into the next chapter of your life, they will be there for you, and they are your key to the best. Walton Funeral Service is our block sponsor, and they have been assisting families for over 100 years. Dedicated to compassionate service since 1915, Todd and Cindy Walton are proud of their funeral home's heritage. They are your lamp of hope when you need them most. Stay tuned to the E2 Custom Creations post-game show, where we'll have Coach Scott Vanderkook join us. And E2 Custom Creations can engrave just about on anything, whether it's leather, metal, acrylic, or more. So stay tuned to E2 Custom Creations post-game show. Our Minor Pride sponsors tonight and every night this season for volleyball, as well as football, basketball, baseball, and softball, are the Grill of Linton, Team Ortho, Linton Sporting Goods, Audrey Sparks with Richard Brown Insurance, Jathan Wright of Indiana Farm Bureau, Michelle Stenger of Stenger Homes, Crane Credit Union, Corey Motter with Century 21 Sheets, Alicia Cornelius of Indiana Farm Bureau, E2 Custom Creations, and Jordan Vaught Insurance. You will see a number of other sponsors in rotation, and those sponsors, as well as our Minor Pride sponsors, have made this game at home for you to view free. So if you're clicking on any other link, we want to stress this. If you're clicking on any other link, you're not watching our broadcast.
If anybody's asking for money, don't do it.
And we only stress that is because we've had some issues in the past couple of weeks. People taking our broadcast and trying to make them for a profit. So we want to make sure that you're watching us. You're always going to see Rader Media Sports on the scoreboard. So make sure to join in. And if you have any questions, please reach out to us as well. The next volleyball game here at home will be Monday when the Miners will host Owen Valley Patriots. Same game times. We're going to go 5:45 pregame, 6 o'clock JV, followed by varsity. And then they return their next game on Thursday when they host the Eastern Green Thunderbirds. So after tonight, there's going to be a JV tournament on Saturday. Here's the information on the screen, and we're going to put this on our Facebook page a little bit later tonight so you see all the details. But these Miners will travel with their coach, Aubrey Walton, who will be celebrating her birthday on Saturday, to the Bloomington North tournament. And then they'll return home here, Owen Valley on Monday, Eastern Green on Thursday, and then Monday the 23rd, as mentioned in our JV pregame, they're going to be hosting a 50-plus years celebration. So if you're a former player or a former coach, scan this QR code right now that you see on the screen to register to let those coaches know that you will be here so you can be recognized. Kevin?
Yeah, that's going to be a big event, and I know Scott is really looking forward to that. 50 plus 1, I think, is what they're calling that. We're still about 13 minutes away from the opening festivities starting this, so why don't we take another break. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners.
At Violet & Company, we love assisting each of you in all of life's special moments. We are a locally owned floral shop at 69 North Main Street in downtown Linton. Contact us at 812-847-3208 to purchase your arrangement for any special occasion or stop in for that perfect gift. Stay in touch with us on Facebook under Violet & Company for upcoming events and to see our latest creations. We encourage you to live life in full bloom.
The first year of Rader Media Sports proved to be an unmitigated success. Over 130 school events were live streamed, Over $13,000 in sponsorship money was donated back to the school in thanks to our sponsors for their willingness to invest in Rader Media Sports and the students of Linton Stockton School Corporation. We contracted to live stream football and basketball, but elected to go the extra mile to include volleyball, baseball, and softball as well. We promised to cover more than just athletics, and we did, including K through 11 classroom activities, senior highlights, and special events. Speaking of out of the classroom, RMS also pledged to work directly with students, so we created the Miners Broadcasting Club. Every Friday, we met these 7th to 12th grade members to discuss next week's activities. We were so fortunate to be able to include these students in production and announcing of live stream broadcasts. Senior Honors Night also gave us a chance to present the first ever Rader Media Sports Scholarship to a graduating member of our club. Thank you to those who were following our website and the social media platforms as well. Your sharing of daily posts and your comments have reached thousands across our community and beyond. Rader Media Sports offered an opportunity. The Linton Stockton School Board endorsed it, and our sponsors made it a reality. This is the kind of public and private partnership that other school districts can only hope to emulate. We appreciate this opportunity and vision the school board has shown and look forward to building on it in the future. Go Miners!
This is Rader Media Sports. Over the Miners!
Welcome back. The Miners hosting here at home tonight. So if you're in the community or out and about and you have the chance to come over here and enjoy some volleyball, I would advise you do it. Man, the last time they played here, was it 2 nights ago now, Heather?
2 nights ago, yes.
Was just a tremendous volleyball. What a comeback by the Miners. Down by 11 in the 4th set. Come back to clinch the 4th set and take it 3-1. Just incredible night of volleyball, and who knows, you might see the same kind of miraculous volleyball here tonight. Again, South Knox Spartans coming in at 3-8, Linton coming in at 9-9. Probably neither team exactly where they would want to be, but as Coach Vanderkook said, South Knox has played some top-notch competition, so there is a little bit of that as well. We certainly know what that's like when you're playing really good teams. And by the way, when they beat WRB just last night at home at South Knox, it was 3-0.
So I'll mention here, I know that I showed a junior varsity invitational photo that lists everything that's going to be happening on Saturday, but I'm going to read so it's a little clearer on my end. The teams that'll be participating this Saturday are Bloomington North, Chittard, Edgewood, Lafayette Jeff, Linton Stockton, North Central, Silver Creek, Terre Haute South, and Zionsville.
And this is JV, Heather?
This is JV. This is a tough tournament. For those of you that are watching now or listening or that are going to watch this on the replay, it is $7. You must pay in advance or you must pay with credit card at the door. There is no cash sales. So that is very important right there to know that. There's going to be a 3-team round-robin pool play followed by another 3-team round-robin pool play of all the first place, second place, and third place finishers from the first round of pool play. It is rally scoring. Matches of the best 2 out of 3. You must win by 2 for all sets, and IHSAA rules will be governed. So there is a lot of, it looks like, I can't really tell here exactly. It looks like the first game for Linton will be against Zionsville.
Now, Heather, we're not allowed to go there, right?
Well, I was told that, invitationals are tough to get into, and I tried again today, and I was pretty much told just no.
Shut the door.
So we had it tentatively on our calendar, and we wish we could be able to bring this to you, but there's just so many different teams going on. They play in so many different gyms, and I can understand, I guess.
Yeah.
We're just we say that we want to carry every possible game that we can Carrie, for all of you. And this is broadcast 2 of 3 for this week. Tomorrow night, as mentioned, we will be hosting the Sullivan Arrows. I'm going to throw this up here on the screen. This is a huge game for the Linton Miners. Kevin, what I kind of gather every time we get together with the seniors for any sport, and I do the senior interviews with them, and I tell them, like, tell me your favorite memory. It always, usually, 9 times out of 10, is going to have something to do with Sullivan. So this is a huge game. There's lots of things that are going on tomorrow night. You're going to want to stay tuned to our Facebook page so we can have everything brought, and give you all the information for that on our Facebook page. But then we're going to turn around and come back on Monday as the Owen Valley Patriots visit the Lady Miners. And then Thursday, their game is at home as well against the Eastern Green Thunderbirds. And then the next game after that will be, as Scott mentioned, North Central here at home on Monday, where they will be celebrating 50-plus years. And then the following game after that is we head to North Knox on the 24th, a road game for North Knox. So lots of volleyball and football ahead for us. And we're very excited to be able to bring it to everyone at home free to view.
Yeah, we were looking at the weather forecast for tomorrow night, and I think we were talking, there's some talk of rain, is there not?
My understanding is there's 70% chance of rain for tomorrow. Now, it's all going to be determined upon the hurricane, the tropical storm Francine. The tracker is showing right now that tomorrow this is the most up-to-date that I can give you. Tomorrow is a 95% chance of precipitation. When you break it down hour by hour, it looks like it's going to rain overnight, and then storms will develop 8 and 9 o'clock in the morning, as well as 3 p.m., 7, 8, 9. So for those that are coming out to enjoy the Sullivan Arrows at Linton Stockton Miners, bring your rain gear, be prepared. Show up, be loud, be respectful, and hopefully the Miners will get a win. We will be carrying that game tomorrow night live, and it will be free to view. Please understand that there's also already lots of things circulating right now for you to go ahead and reserve your spot to pay to watch tomorrow night. Our broadcasts are not pay-per-view, so do not click on anything to view and to pay.
By the way, I noticed here, Heather, and you probably have already seen this, Lester Morrison watching from Rochester, Minnesota.
Yes. So we're going to do tomorrow morning, you're going to want to stay really tuned to our Facebook page. We've got some things that are going to be auto-posted throughout the day. We want to see some of your favorite Sullivan Linton Stockton photo memories, or some of just your memories in general that could potentially be put out over the air tomorrow night. So we want to have you watch all of that for us tomorrow evening and be ready to go for tomorrow night's game. Leah McKee, our student minor broadcasting student assistant, is going to help us out tonight and head down to do some starting lineups, so you'll be able to hear those through our mic. And we're very excited to be able to have her. And speaking of minor broadcasting, tomorrow, for those of you that are listening, we will be once again meeting in the Minor Hub during both middle school and high school lunch. So if you are a current member, please join us. If you have some desire maybe to see what we're all about, come out and join us. Bring your lunch and head to the Minor Hub.
Yeah, I was looking. I don't know if Darren's doing the starting lineups or somebody else tonight, but
I'm not sure. I know that the box is down there. I'm not sure.
I think Darren's working a ticket gate right now.
He's working the ticket gate?
Yeah, so I think Alicia Cornelius is actually going to do starting lineup.
Okay.
Also.
I'm sure Leah will pick up on that.
Yeah.
So we're still about 1 minute and 40 seconds away from the start.
We're going to take a really quick 20-second timeout. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners.
Whether it's the classroom, the field, the stage, or the court, it's time for another production of Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners, on the Champions Network of the IHSAA.
Welcome back to Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners.
I'm just watching here because it looks like they are doing something a little bit different down here. I'm trying to see what that might be. But I'm sure, like you said, Leo will pick up on it. I'm not sure. We may have somebody singing the anthem here tonight. I don't know.
We should mention that our scoreboard tonight and every night during volleyball season is Michelle Stenger of Stenger Homes. Michelle says buyers have more motivation to buy before the end of the year with tax break implications. So don't wait. Give her a call at Stenger Homes at 812-219-2307.
And by the way, the grill, a Linton tradition, has lasted for over 100 years, and the same family for the last 40. Open 7 days a week with steak night every Friday and Saturday night. And you can dine in or carry out at this eatery located in the heart of downtown Linton. So we got the buzzer, so we'll be lining up here for the anthem and all the opening festivities. We'll see here.
Pam Vanderkolk says they're watching for the second time this week from Glenwood Springs, Colorado, and says, go Miners.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's volleyball matchup between the South Knox Spartans and your Linton Miners. At this time, we ask that you please rise as Linton sings the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
What an excellent job.
This girl can
Let's
do
meet
it
the
all.
players for tonight's game. First, the non-starters for South Knox. Number 2, Alex Sutton. Number 6, Ariel Whitehead. Number 7, Corinne Barnhart. Number 10, Grace Carey. Number 11, Olivia Kell. Number 15, Grace Arnold. Number 17, Tylee Wall. And number 21, Janet West. Starters for the Spartans. Number 5, the libero, Braylon Gladish. Number 8, Madison Parrish. Number 12, Ava Steffi. Number 13, Jenna Bluebaum. Number 14, Bryn Hill. Number 22, Megan Obermeyer. And number 24, Caroline Beard. Spartans are coached by Brooke Hendricks. And now the non-starters for your Miners. Number 1, Abby McKee. Number 4, Brinley West. Number 6, Olivia Tharp. Number 8, Layla Jennings. Number 16, Malia Goodman. Number 20, Ella Norris. And number 24, Piper Bland. Number 14, Taylor Warwick. Number 15, Kinley Carmichael. Starters for your Miners. Number 2, Avery Feltner. Number 5, Ella Warwick. Number 9, Audrey Sullivan. Number 13, Taryn Thuis. Number 19, Becca Robbins. And the libero, number 23, Maylee Pilot. The Miners are coached by Scott Vanderkolk.
So with that, we are set for volleyball, but can we give her rave reviews or what?
Absolutely. I wasn't expecting that
Well,
tonight.
I saw her over there singing, and I was like, is she singing tonight? And Kevin's like, no, I don't think so. And
Leah, that was tremendous. Tremendous. We're fans all the way around. My gosh, did she do a great job.
she did do a great job.
Did she know she was? Did she know ahead of time?
She was over there. I could tell like she was warming
All right.
up. So.
All right. Well,
We should mention, too, that she has the lead as Buddy the Elf in this fall's middle school musical, Elf Junior, which anyone that knows me well knows that that's my favorite Christmas movie. So I'm very excited to be able to go out and support her and all of the Linton Stockton choir members.
So we're about all set here. South Knox coming in with their blue jerseys and red numerals. The Miners in their red with blue numerals, so just the opposite. And getting ready to serve for the Miners, Audrey Sullivan. Your fans shouting their encouragement. And we're underway. Miners. Warwick wide, 1-0. Is your family protected? Contact Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Alicia Cornelius to discuss your auto, home, farm, life, or business needs. It's not just about protecting her family. She says, let me help protect yours too. Proudly serving Indiana. Call 812-582-8941 to speak with Alicia. One agent for all of your insurance needs.
Good block.
Great block. Ella Warwick. There's a good dink play right at the net. Number 14, and I believe that is Bryn Hill. She does it all for this team. She's going to be someone to watch tonight. Don't know that we'll see somebody quite as talented as her. Warwick. There's a great follow by Taryn Thuis.
Some good teamwork there.
Just watch that on the replay.
Impressive start. Down the line. There's a super block. Was that Thuis again, or was that?
That was Taryn.
All right. That's another Welch and Cornett Walton Funeral Home Service block. The reason I was asking, because Feltner was right there. But
Feltner's got some ups. You got to watch her. She can
oh,
really
there. Boy, did she see that or what? Ella Warwick saw a little opening and took advantage of it, and it's still there. Oh, no, now they're backing up a little bit. There we go.
Associates of Linton Ace.
3-2 down the line. Going to be a free ball, but oh, no. Taryn Thuis. She is certainly announcing her presence in this ball game, isn't she?
Yeah, she has started off letting them know she is there.
Yeah, she's saying Bryn Hill isn't the only one who can play the net. There's Bryn Hill, and there's a block by Thuis. Humping over. They're going to go to Taryn. Soft little dinker, and it's going to work. So it is now 5-2. Miners ahead on the Stanger Homes scoreboard. Ella Warwick leads the team in aces, and you can see why. There's a great little shot. An opportunistic shot by number 13, Jenna Blowbaum. See, number 15 is now checking in. That's Grace Arnold for South Knox. Here's the serve. Another great block by Thuis. Welch and Cornett Walton Funeral Home Service block. She sets in the net. Carmichael tried to get something done with that and could not. 5-4, and now South Knox again serving. Strong strike.
That's a good job by
Avery Feltner.
Nice job by Avery.
6'4" Miners. Boy, it's just amazing. Although you've heard the coach a few times, Coach Vanderkolk, say he doesn't think of them as freshmen anymore by this many games.
No.
He's saying that their experience. But that was Feltner is a
Avery
freshman.
plays a lot of volleyball too.
Oh my, that was a great hit by Carmichael. Looked like it was going to fall. And that gets through the front blockers. Carmichael. Thuis. I don't know if that was going to make it over the net anyway. Couldn't really tell. Back to serve now. For the Miners is the libero, Maylee Pilot. Great dig. Just a punch over the net there. Becca Robbins. Going up, gets the block, but it goes out of bounds.
It was a good try.
Point for South Knox. The Spartans trailing early in this first set, 7-5. And Bryn Hill back to serve. She leads the team in aces. She leads the team in every category but digs. Let's just get that over with. There's a great play.
It's a good job by Becca there.
Becca Robbins. We have a substitute coming in now. Carmichael going out. And coming in is number 14, Taylor Warwick. Strong serve. Too hard. Long. A great stroke by number 8, Madison Parrish. Just a little long. 9-5 now. Miners leading first set. Warwick in the net. Makes it 9-6 now. Some substitutes. Let's see, coming in is number 10, Grace Carey. Going out is well, no, that wouldn't be Bryn Hill going out. I mean, I'll have to see here. I can't see the number. Miners with the ball. Great block at the net.
It's a good job by Becca to recover.
Yes. Miners get it up and over.
Nice.
Another block by Thuis.
No, that's Becca Robbins.
Or Becca Robbins, thank you. Number 15 went up with a strong strike. That's Grace Arnold, the senior. But Becca Robbins put it right back in her face.
That's a Walton Funeral Service block, Kevin.
Thank you. Feltner with a serve for the Miners. There's a free ball up and over. There's the set. Ella Warwick wide. No, it's in.
Yeah,
they called it in. I thought that was wide.
That was so close to the line. Beautiful.
Ella Warwick going cross court. Boy, when she's on, when that power, and she can really seemingly just guide that ball.
Yes, she can.
11-6.
It's really neat to watch.
When she's up in the air, she's just hovering up there. Bryn Hill from the back row. Ella Warwick from the front row, and that's going to count.
That's a replay, Kevin.
Yep. The way she's playing, we're going to have a lot of replays from her tonight. Timeout on the floor. We go out with the replay. It's 12-6 Miners leading in the first set on the Stanger home scoreboard. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners.
City Linton employees are dedicated to providing the best and most reliable utility service, security, and safety for its families and students. As the new mayor, I agree with the sign, "You'll like Linton." But you'll really love our Miners.
Looking to sell your home? Century 21 Sheets agent Corey Motter specializes in getting top dollar for his clients with a proven track record and personalized marketing strategies. Corey strives to make selling easy and stress-free. Get the results you deserve and close it with Corey. Miners leading here 12-6. Have them doubled up right now, the visitors from South Knox. But we'll see here. Feltner to serve. That, I believe, it was in?
Yes,
okay.
That was in. That was a really nice hit.
It was. It was cross court from right to left. That angle. Sharp strike.
Substitution for South Knox.
Coming in is Grace Arnold to serve. Grace. The set. Ella.
Oh, they're going to call a lift, Kevin.
A lift on the Miners before Ella could strike that. It was another winner. I know Coach Vanderkolk said they've really been working with Sullivan on the setting. It seems like it's really working tonight. Ball up in the air. Free ball up and over. Sullivan. Great little push shot down the line. In.
I thought they were going to call that out.
Yeah. It was a great strike.
That was a great location.
Boy, Becca Robbins, who's back to serve now. She and Taryn up front have really announced themselves and been prominent, as has Ella Warwick, obviously. Great serve there by Becca. There's a great strike. I didn't see who hit that. Was it number 8? Parrish?
I don't know. I thought it was number 10 or 16, but maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was her.
That was a great strike by South Knox. They trail now.
Yeah, it was this number 10 who hit that.
9-13. Bo.
There's some quick
Taryn
hands.
Thewis. Now what'd they call? She was over the net?
She was over the net, yeah.
So 13-10. Miners still have the lead, but South Knox on a roll. Ella Warwick. Great save by number 24, Beard. Great dig. Warwick gets another try, and that one's in.
She's really got her GPS locked and loaded tonight. She's just placing it wherever
That
she
is a
wants
great
it.
way to put it. That ball does have a GPS on it tonight. It is just Carmichael coming back in, so it's Thewis, Carmichael, and Ella Warwick up front. There's the serve by Sullivan. Great block again by Thewis, and then she follows it up with a kill. Wow.
That's a Welch and Cornett Walton Funeral Service block.
Yeah, and then a stupendous kill to follow that up. There's a net serve, and it's going to fall for an ace. Key Associates of Linton ace. Thank you.
You're welcome. We're gonna have to make these fancy. Put some little lights around them, so when it's your turn to say, just push the button.
So a light goes on around. Yeah, that's probably wise. Well, now what? You got alignment problem?
Yep, rotation.
Rotation. All right. Taryn Thewis is asking Coach Vanderkolk if she should question the official, and he said no. He waived it all. 16-11 now is the score here. Let's see, going back to serve.
Number 12.
Is number 12, all right, thank you. Ava Steffi. Making a mess here. Great block by South Knox. Warwick. They go to Bryn Hill. Free ball up and over. Warwick again, and oh, yeah. She just looks at it, and with great court awareness, she knows right where to go with that ball.
She sure does.
17-11, or the GPS. I like that even better. Ella back to serve. And there's an ace. Key Associates of Linton ace. Now, isn't her granddad at home watching tonight? Because
they are.
And Ella's putting on a show for you.
What I also want to say, too, is I know that when Joan is here, she usually sits with all the grandkids, and they have a lot of activities, and they are being phenomenal tonight.
Great dig by Ella Warwick to save that ball. They're going to go to Bryn. Nope, they're not going to go to Bryn Hill. They go right in the middle to number 24, Caroline Beard, and she delivers.
We saw the 3 Vanderkolk grandkids and hanging out with Allison Southern, which is Jackie's assistant coach's daughter, playing Ring Around the Rosie, and they were skipping. They've been coloring.
Well, now they're down there with the JV girls having a blast too. So they're being taken care of down there.
So we're getting ready for the serve. Is that number 20? No, it's 24 Beard with the serve. Caroline gets it right across. You're going to set it up.
Nice hit.
Bryn Hill.
That was beautiful. That was a really nice hit.
You can just tell who it is
Yeah,
by how she hits it, because she is fluid. She's high in the air, and she knows what to do with it. 18-13, Miners on top. Another great block. They're going to call a point for South Knox. I'm not sure.
I think
a double hit.
I was going to say, I thought maybe it hit the pole, but maybe it was a double hit.
Beard. Warwick. Feltner getting it up and over for the Miners. It's a free ball. Pilot tries to keep it active. She does. Now somebody's got to get it over. The Miners do. Going on the far side, partially blocked. Feltner, that one was blocked, but it's out of bounds. So it'll be a point for the Miners.
Couldn't tell if that was blocked by 14 or 3.
I know.
Maybe it was some teamwork there.
That's why you notice I didn't say, because it was like you couldn't really tell. And sometimes, believe it or not, the official who's standing up on is right in the line of sight at the net.
Yeah.
In this near corner. There's a great block, but it falls. It's in there. Great block, or great hit, I believe, by number 15, Grace Arnold. And so back to serve is Bryn Hill. Miners ahead, 19-15, but South Knox starting to make a comeback here, but oh boy.
Wow, that was a really nice hit by Becca.
Robbins announces her presence back on the front line. Warwick coming in, Taylor to serve now. Good serve, good dig by South Knox. And boy, Becca Robbins.
This set is definitely just Becca's set. She's having a great start to this game.
Really is. You're right. Timeout on the floor. Miners leading here in the first set. 21-15 on the Stanger home scoreboard. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners. Good at a lot of things, like cheering on the Miners to victory. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Jathan Wright is good at making sure your insurance needs are just right for you. That's why Jathan is here to help you work through any questions you might have about your auto, home, renters, business, and life insurance. Then you can get back to making sure the Miner fan section is louder than the other team. Talk to Jathan. Stop in or submit your information online and give him a call at 812-798-2615. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Welcome back to Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners, and we want to give a quick update from the Greene County Invite, and this information is coming from Cooper Church, which is one of our 8th grade middle school students. The girls' middle school took first in the Greene County Invitational, and the boys took 5th place, and we'll have lots of information on our Facebook page later tonight.
All right, thank you, Heather. Miners a little out of sorts here, but they finally get it across. Bryn Hill from the back line. Miners able to field it. Now it's Ella Warwick's turn, and oh my, take that.
What do we say? Listen to the floor and feel the thunder, and that was one of them.
Oh my. It's like Bryn Hill, you get your try, and then Ella Warwick says, I get mine.
Yeah.
My. Little free ball again there. It's going to be Ella again. This time just a little dinker. Feltner says, don't leave me out of all of this. Cross court from left to right. And she nails it. 23-15 Miners in this first set. Closing in on possibly taking this first set.
That was a good job by Avery being aware of the floor and where that gap was.
Great court awareness, no doubt. There's a great serve by Warwick. Not Ella, but Taylor. Great save by Taylor there. Nice now save. Ella's turn. Oh, my, those Warwick sisters. There's a nice block, and
yeah,
I believe
Avery had a nice little block there.
I was about ready to give it to Becca, so I'm glad you said that. Because Avery can sky as well. That's 24-15 now. Miners up. Taylor Warwick with a serve.
Nice hard serve, too.
Right there. Boom. No, Becca Robbins got the hit, but South Knox got the dig. She's going to get another try, but call lift again?
Yeah. Yep.
On the Miners. So it's 24-16 now. And so we have our new server coming in, and I did not catch her number. 10. Grace Carey with that serve. Miners trying to take this first set here. Good dig. It's going to Feltner. Nice block.
Good job by
Pilot gets it back up. Yeah. Great court awareness there.
Yes,
sharp cross court by number 8, Madison Parrish. She placed that ball perfectly. 24-17, Miners lead. But South Knox continuing to serve, but that's out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first set. Miners will take the first set 25-17 on the Stanger home scoreboard. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners.
Hello there, I'm Corey Motter with Century 21 Sheets. Are you a first-time home buyer and you just don't know where to start? Perhaps you're looking to downsize and you need a listed property and get top dollar. In any of those situations, you need a professional agent on your side. I have successfully opened doors for clients for over the last 4 years, and it is a complete pleasure of mine to be able to help them end one chapter and begin a new one. Navigating the real estate market can be complex, but with the right guidance, it doesn't have to be. Let me help you understand the housing market, and let's negotiate the best deal. So together, let's open a new door and close it with Corey.
Linton Sporting Goods has an over 20-year tradition of offering Hoosiers the best in sports equipment and apparel. They feature Wilson, Demarini, Louisville Slugger, Marucci, Mizuno, and much more. Get ready for any sports season by shopping at Linton Sporting Goods on Highway 54. Where the winners shop.
Indiana. Let's clear the air about vaping. Glue, rat poison, paint. We all know these products contain poisons like formaldehyde, arsenic, and lead. And these are just a few of the chemicals you'll find in e-cigarette vapor. Let's clear the air, Indiana. Don't puff this stuff. Visit don'tpuffthisstuff.com to join the fight and spread the word.
Put confidence, adventure, and accomplishment firmly in your hands with the Polaris Sportsman lineup. Get the most out of every day, pull off the toughest hauls, and keep charging on.
Since 1973, Linton Cycle Sales.
Welcome back to Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners, where in first set, the Miners were victorious 25-17 over the Spartans. Kevin?
Thank you very much, Heather. So we go to our second set. See if the Miners can continue to play at that level they were playing at here in the first set, as Heather announced it. They won 25-17. Just some great volleyball for the Miners.
I do have a really quick update from the high school results from the Greene County Invitational. Linton girls placed second. Remy Lay placed fourth place overall. Shaylee Killian 13th place. Alexis Earl 15th. Ava Bedell 19th. Brinley Franklin 22nd, and Shaylin Denman 26th. And the boys, Hunter White placed 19th.
There you go. Now you're up again.
And real quick, I think it was Tuesday, Remy finished first place for her first high school career.
Awesome.
Yes.
There's a great shot. Bryn Hill making it right at the net, cross court, left to right. Strong stroke, 1-0. South Knox takes the lead. I turned you down for a little bit. You girls were having too much fun over there.
It's Jill Weber and Beth Werns over here. They're just having the time of their life.
Warwick.
Whoa.
That one was just long. Wow. It went to the coffin corner, but it crossed over. Got more coffin than corner.
Went to the dark side on that
Yeah,
one.
it did. The GPS was a little off on that one. There's a long serve there to even it up here. It's now 2-1. South Knox on top. Miners serving Ella Warwick. Handling the duties. And she gets another ace. Key Associates of Linton. Boy, Tim's got to be just probably hard to sit still with her playing like that, isn't it?
I would imagine. But what I can't just get over sometimes when Ella hits the ball to spike, obviously, we have headsets on, and it's just, you just feel it through your headset.
Pilot with a great play there. Get it over to Carmichael. She can't do anything with it. Three to 2, South Knox.
Want to welcome Kay Sullivan, who's watching on the live stream.
Want to welcome all the fans, volleyball fans from South Knox who may be watching tonight as well. Let's see, can't tell the number there of the server yet.
Is that 10?
I cannot tell. If it is, it's Grace Carey.
No,
20.
I think it's 12. I think that's Ava Steffi.
Boy, it's just hard for me to read that jersey for some reason. There's a great little play by Carmichael.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's a nice little poke there. Nice little placement by Kinley.
Pilot going back to serve. Maylee Pilot at a 3-3. Miners, Pilot, right down the alley there. Bryn Hill blocked.
Nice teamwork there by Becca. And
Hill had great reactions in order to try to keep that ball active after that block. And South Knox will come away with a point and now have a 4-3 lead.
you know, Kevin, it's almost like that ball kind of just hit a brick wall and then it didn't move for a second. You know, it hesitated before it went back over that net.
Hill showing great reactions time there to be able to keep that. Feltner setting it up. Sullivan put over the net. Bryn Hill long, but just long. I thought that might have gotten a little bit of the back line, but it did not. So that makes it 4-4. And the Miners bring in Taylor Warwick to serve. Ball up in the air. Strong hit.
That was a good hit.
And
I think that was by 15.
15,
Grace
yeah.
Arnold.
Grace Arnold, the senior. Boy, she wound up and let that one go. 5-4. South Knox on top. Hill to serve. And that is going to be a Key Associates of Linton ace. And And I think she came in with 15, so that gives her at least her 16th. She may have had another one earlier in the first set. 6-4, South Knox, but Becca Robbins.
She hit a nice little hole there.
Really did. 6-5 now. Feltner back to serve. Pilot. Ella Warwick. Yes.
She's really doing well hitting that spot tonight.
Seems like those sets are right on the money, though,
They
too.
are.
When
Oh,
she skies, they're right there. 6-6. Boy, there's a great hit. I think it's Madison Parrish, number 8. I'm pretty sure that's who that was. Madison with a great hit.
I feel like the numbers on the front of their jersey are very small.
They are. The back ones you can read.
Yeah.
Front ones you really can't. But Sullivan with a set. Warwick.
Same spot.
Boom.
Same spot.
My, oh my. And you know, nobody's even getting a hand on those. It's like an alley. It's like just right there.
It is.
7-7. Becca Robbins. Eyes and flies. That was a great dig for South Knox. Here we go.
Another nice set. Another nice hit.
Oh,
Gonna
she
see
is
that one.
on a roll with
We're
kills.
going to do a replay on that one, Kevin.
I don't know how many she has tonight, but she's racking them up.
She really is. 8-7, no. The Miners need it. They're only ahead by 1 here in the second set. Great serve. Key Associates of Linton ace. Becca Robbins does a great job serving.
She really does. She's fun to watch the net. She's fun to watch serve. She's just.
She can about do it all, can't
I know,
she?
Right?
9-7 Miners on the Stanger home scoreboard. Oh, there they get their hands on it to get it up and over. Sullivan with the set for Taryn Thuis.
It's a really nice job. I think the girls thought that was being set up for Ella.
And why wouldn't you think that?
Right?
I mean, I don't blame them. Becca Robbins, 10-7 now. Miners trying to take control here in set 2. That one's long. It looked like number 24, Carolyn Beard, was close to touching it, but she didn't. Team Ortho is Greene County's only orthopedic clinic, featuring board-certified orthopedic surgeon Dr. John Hammerstein. Team Ortho also has lead trainer Jed Arsenault, works with Linton Stockton student-athletes to minimize the risk of injury. Call Team Ortho at 847-3381. Greene County Hospital, our family, caring for yours. Miners get that one caught in the net. Ella can't get it out of there. Point, South Knox. 10-9 Miners in the Stanger home scoreboard.
I think Ella thought that one was going to kind of come off the net and towards her, and it just dropped straight down.
Pilot.
Nice block.
Nice block, but I'm not sure who blocked it, but Ella must have thought she did because she didn't want to touch it again.
I don't think she knew where it actually went at the moment.
You think that was...
I think so.
She kind of lost
I think
it.
she lost it.
10-10. They're going to call a lift.
Yep.
Yeah, that lift call seems a lot like palming in basketball, where you wonder why they just...
But you know what? They don't really call palming anymore.
That's what I mean. There's a great shot at the net for the Miners. Tie this one up at 11-11.
I feel like they're calling a lift a lot tonight, though.
Yeah, I agree. That was kind of my point. In palming in basketball, they don't really call it much anymore, and I kind of wonder about lift. Same thing. They call it a lot, apparently, but I wondered if that might be something that would...
There.
Yeah.
Oh, look at
And
Avery.
Feltner
Nice
from the
run up.
back row.
That was nice.
Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. We're not just good at insurance, we're good at your insurance. Talk to local agent Jathan Wright. He's here for you whether you want to talk in person or get started online. You can call him 812-798-2615. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood. Set for Feltner. Long. So back to serve is number 8, Parrish. My Taryn Thuis. Boy, she and Becca Robbins are just commanding that net, aren't they?
They are.
Ella Warwick is back to serve. 13-12. You know, we're talking about the Miners playing well, though. It's only 13-12.
I know.
They are right there.
They are.
South Knox. Great serve. Bryn Hill. Pilot. Ella. Great block at the net. I'm assuming that's Bryn Hill doing that, and it was.
Yep.
That time, though, it will fall for the Miners.
I think she got a touch on that one. There was just no one there to recover it quick enough.
When you see somebody soaring that high for South Knox, you almost know it's got to be her. Warwick. Tried to get that sneaky rainbow serve in there. I think that one went into the net.
Yes, it did.
Point Miners. So again, Miners, they can get a 2 to 3 point lead, but can't seem to get anything over that. Well, there's another ace. Key Associates of Linton for Ella Warwick. She's piling them up tonight. (16-12) on the Stanger Homes scoreboard. Set 2. Miners already took the first one. 25-17.
Feltner.
I think it was blocked.
No, that one went in the net. I think she just kind of, I don't want to say overread it. I think maybe she thought it was a little closer to her than what it was. Overjudged it. That's what I meant to say.
12. Ava Steffi stepping back to serve now. Getting ready there. The ball is up, and Warwick. No, little indecision there. It looked like Carmichael wasn't sure if she should make a play on that ball, and Feltner was too late to get to it.
Yeah, I don't know if maybe she didn't hear the call.
Great play there for the Miners, but again, South Knox was able to dig it up. At that time, Thuis delivers the kill. She goes out, Becca Robbins comes in. 17-14. Again, a 3-point lead. Pilot trying to stretch this to 4. Great serve, super dig. And that's going to fall for number 13, Jenna Blowbaum. (17-15), a 2-point lead for the Miners. Beard. Robbins. 18-15. Miners on top in this second set. Taylor Warwick in. Kenley Carmichael goes out.
Got word that the 7th grade volleyball team won.
7th grade volleyball team
7th grade won against Sullivan. We're trying to work on 8th grade.
18-16, Bryn Hill. In. Perfect serve. An ace.
Very good location there.
Key Associates of Linton. Talk about GPS. That one had it. 18-17. Hill serving to tie this up in set 2. Pilot. Oh, boy, that went off 3 kids and a head. It hit Bryn Hill in the head.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. That kind of looked like a pinball machine.
Oh, my gosh, yeah. It really did.
8th grade has also beat Sullivan tonight. 7th and 8th grade both win.
Great.
Awesome.
19-17, Miners by 2. There's a serve by the Miners. Pylant to Ella. Whoa. Instead of going cross court, which she's done all night, she took it down the line on the left, and it was a homer.
It was smart on her move. I think they were expecting it to come cross court on that one.
I just got a text message from Laura Rose that says both teams won in 2 sets.
Fantastic. It's been a busy building tonight. Serve, Becca Robbins.
That's a replay right there.
Sure to get that stomp afterwards. I love that.
Make sure you replay that ending.
21-17 on the Stanger home scoreboard as the Miners are stomping their way into taking set 2. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners.
We take pride in our funeral homes and value the friendships we've made for over 100 years. It's those friendships that make us work hard to be the best. You have my personal guarantee that we will always strive to earn your trust.
Crane Credit Union supports area schools and wants to encourage every student to do their very best with youth and teen accounts. Students can earn up $4 for every A on their semester report cards. A great idea. For more information, visit your local branch or find out more at cranecu.org. Linton Sporting Goods is your local one-stop equipment shop for all things sports. Locally owned and operated and in the family for over 40 years. They'll make sure you're ready for the start of the season or upgrade throughout the season. Find them on Facebook today. So the Miners have a 21-17 lead, but it's been a little bit. There's been great plays on both sides, but it's kind of like pulling teeth in this set. You just can't get away.
It's definitely been a back and forth battle here.
Really has been. Strong strike, number 15, Grace Arnold, but
I think we got called in the net on that one.
yeah, I think Grace had already delivered the mail on that one anyway.
I most definitely will agree with you, Kevin.
That was a strong strike. And coming in to serve is Grace Carey. A lot of seniors on this team. 21-18 Miners. Second set. Ella Warwick. Just out.
I think she tried to hit that location she's been doing well at all night. And
yeah, cross court.
Yep, just a little off there.
She hits that at such a angle.
She really does.
They give a point. Again, there's another lift call. That's about.
I don't think that was a lift. She actually had her hand on top of that and pushed it over, but.
So 22-19. They've fallen in love with that call tonight.
They really have.
It's an attempt on the block. No dice. Going to go to Warwick. I mean to Avery Feltner. And Avery hits the winner. But look at that score. It's 21-20. 22-20 now. Becca Robbins steps back to serve. It's perfect timing for Becca. And maybe for the Miners.
It really is. This has been a fun game to watch.
Oh, long. My gosh, 22-21. This is anybody's set. Megan Obermeyer coming in to serve now. Here's her serve, Pylant. Sullivan. Dewis. Again, a one-hander trying to time that. Sullivan. Ella Warwick.
That'll work.
That will work. That dog will hunt.
Yep.
23-21, and are we going to have a timeout? No, just a substitution. Warwick going out. Kenley Carmichael coming in now for the Miners. Served by Sullivan.
Nice
Great block. Welchel Cornett Walton Funeral Service block. Oh my, it was Thewis, it was Warwick and Carmichael. Who do we give that to? I mean, they were all there.
I don't know. I definitely saw Taryn.
Okay.
Got a hold of that, but I don't
All
know
right.
if Kinley was in on that. I couldn't really tell.
24-21, the Miners have the lead here in set 2 with a timeout on the floor. This is Rader Media Sports. Oh, we'll keep it here. We are going to keep it here. So I will tell you about Autumn Trace of Greene County. It's the perfect setting for seniors to call home. Seniors can live as independently as they wish while enjoying as much supportive care as they may request in their daily lives from our 24-hour care staff. Call Jessica and her friendly staff at 812-699-4464 to schedule your tour and come out and find why so many of your friends and neighbors have already picked Autumn Trace as their choice to age in place. Heather and I have been out there a few times. That's a beautiful, beautiful facility out there. Is your family protected? Contact Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, Alicia Cornelius, to discuss your auto, home, farm, or life business needs. It's not just about protecting her family. She says, let me help protect yours. Proudly serving Indiana at 812-582-8941 to speak with Alicia. One agent for all of your insurance needs. So 24-21, we're serving for the sack. Sullivan.
That's a good job.
Lewis.
It's a good job by number 10, Grace Carey.
Great block. Could get it over her head, though. Taryn blocked the first one, but the second one she couldn't get to. Janet West, only a freshman, with a great play there at the net for South Knox. So it's 24-22. My, just back and forth in this one. Madison Parrish back to serve for South Knox. A great dink there. Great play by Bryn Hill. 24-23. And South Knox to serve. Ella Warwick.
There's a nice save there. I can't see her number. I think it's at 21, Janet West.
Taryn Thuis with a winner. It was in. 25-23. Taryn Thuis delivers that second set. Linton is up now 2-0. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners.
Whether you're looking to purchase or sell a home, the opportunity is better than ever. Take advantage of the falling interest rates. Real estate provides the highest returns, the greatest values, and the least risk. The best investment opportunity will not fit into a safe deposit box, but you can live in it. Go with the tradition of trust. When you are ready to buy or sell, call me, Michelle Stanger at Stanger Homes at 812-219-2307 and start packing.
We're going to make a comeback. You guys come out and you make a difference. Like, you change the game for us. When our players see you and hear you, it makes all the difference. We have the vision of great things.
And give us a chance to show you again that we're moving in that direction.
We're very excited here at Linton Stockton Schools this year for another fall sports season. Our girls golf, boys tennis, cross country, football, and volleyball teams have begun their seasons successfully thus far, and we're looking forward to a great build-up to the tournament, IHSA sectionals and beyond for the teams this year. Certainly the kids have put in the practice and the effort to get the season started. Coaches have put in their efforts, and we know the combination of those things are going to get us where we want to be, and that is cheering the Miner Nation on in the later fall months.
The Grill is open 7 days a week with a large menu featuring daily specials. Dine in or carry out your favorites for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Located in downtown Linton, this family-owned business will have something for everyone. And it's a perfect season for camping. Give Audrey Sparks at Richard Brown Insurance a call to get the best protection for your camper. So we're going now to set 3. The Miners have taken the first 2, 25-17, 25-23. But boy, that second set, Heidi, could have been anybody's.
It could have been. It's definitely a battle. Both teams were just battling right back and forth to each other.
Both teams were making great plays.
Yes.
They really were. So the Miners will start serving. It'll be Sullivan to start it all out for the Miners. So serving. Audrey, freshman, with a serve. Bryn Hill with a strike, blocked, but it falls in the Miners' side of the net.
No, I think they gave that to, did it? I thought they gave that point to us.
Well, they still might be. I can't tell.
No, maybe not.
No, just holding the ball, waiting for the server to come in. I think it's number 12, Ava Steffi. Again, that number,
yes, it is.
Hard to read. Taryn Thewis trying to get that kind of hook shot down there. Great dig by Feltner.
Great job by Avery.
Long. Great hit. I think it was Bryn Hill, but it was just long. So 1-1. And Ella Warwick stepping back to serve. She goes down the line. Goes to Carmichael.
Good job by Avery again. Just some quick hands there.
Boy, they're doing a lot of just those rainbow hits across the. That's going to be out. Cross court shot out. 2-1. Warwick.
Nice block.
Great block by Taryn Thewis. A Welch and Cornett Walton Funeral Service block. And they get that up and over. Got to get back to their positions. They do. There's the hit. Thewis, it's hit right back at her. And that time, put away. And that was not, yes, it was Bryn Hill. I was going to say it was not Bryn Hill, but it was. 2-2. They're going toe-to-toe here. Again, the Miners have taken the first 2 sets, but they have been extremely close. Serve. Coach said that they played a lot of good competition, and you can see it.
I agree with that, Kevin. They got a pretty tough schedule.
And another great block by South Knox, and then Warwick puts it away.
Yeah, that was a really nice hit by her.
They tried to block it, but
They did. It kind of actually, it almost kind of got stuck like a foot, like you would run with a football in her arm. It kind of got stuck there in the crease of her arm and didn't go anywhere.
3-2. Miners take their first lead here in set 3. Bryn Hill blocked by Becca Robbins. Great dig by Warwick. Keep the ball alive. Pylant. Another great backup there by Pylant. Warwick. Oh my, they are going at each other here, and that's going to be the winner. Number 12, Ava Steffi, is able to go cross court for the winner. 3-all, third set on the Stanger home scoreboard. Bryn Hill stepping up. Carmichael getting it up and over. Feltner. Becca Robbins with a hit, but it's out of bounds. 4-3, South Knox.
I don't feel like we're being as loud right now. I think we're going to have to open up that line of communication here a little bit better.
Another great dig. Oh, a great play there. Sullivan just calling her own number, and she makes the play. Carmichael out. Taylor Warwick in. 4-all. Just hits the tape.
Kevin, this may be another neck-to-neck game here.
It looks like it, doesn't it? 5-4 is our score.
Lots of middle school minor volleyball members up and down, in and out of the gym here to watch the high schoolers. Love seeing that.
It's nice they were able to stay after their games. There's a winner by Becca Robbins to tie it back up at 5-5. Just back and forth, back and forth. Nice. Oh, there's an ace. Nobody even moved. Avery Feltner, with the Key Associates of Linton ace.
I don't know if they even saw that ball coming.
It didn't. I mean, nobody moved, period. I don't know that I've ever quite seen it that way. 6-5 is the score now. There's a strong strike, but it's a little too hard, out of bounds. It's number 24, I think, Carolyn Beard. She got all of it, but got too much of it. Feltner. Hill.
Nice
Great dig.
By Taylor.
Warwick.
Nice job.
Highland, great dig. Great play at the net. It was eyeball to eyeball, and Sullivan gave up a good about 4 inches on that.
She just wasn't quite tall enough.
No. A great play by South Knox.
She sure tried, though.
And I think it was 15 who just went out who made the play, Grace Arnold. She's one of the taller players on South Knox team. She and Bryn Hill, and then number Carolyn Beard. There's a strong hit. It's at the net. Another great play at the net. This time it was Carolyn Beard delivering. 7-7. I'm telling you, it's like eyeball to eyeball all night long here. Warwick blocked.
This is a very good block.
Great hustle play. Miners get it up and over. 2 Miners on the floor. They both scramble and get back up. Pilot with the set. Warwick out. I'll tell you what, the Miners are scrambling.
Yeah, they are right now. I think they're going to have to come together and figure out what's been working and get back to that here.
The nice thing is, there's off the block. Should be a point. Isn't it a point for the Miners?
Well, I mean,
it was off
that was tipped for sure. I mean, we could see that, I guess. Maybe they couldn't, but that was definitely tipped.
Boy, I guess they didn't see that, but it was tipped. So, 9-7 is our score now. South Knox on top. Ella Warwick. There's a kill. 9-8. Miners trailing by 1. Becca Robbins. Back to serve, seeing if she can tie this thing up. Tearing through us. I thought for a minute they were going to call her for over the net.
Well, I actually thought it was going into the net. So, yeah, she must have. I don't know how that happened.
9-9. Great block by Thuis. The point goes to the Miners that call a lift on South Knox. Well, I don't know. That ball was hit so hard. I don't know how you could lift it, but
that's just been the popular call tonight, Kevin.
Becca Robbins.
I'm not quite sure.
10-9 to score. Miners on top, but there's a winner. Down line by Carolyn Beard.
Carolyn's been doing a good job over there this set.
She really has. She and Bryn Hill have really delivered on that front line. They're joined there by number 21, Janet West, playing well as well. You're going to call that one out. It was close to the line. 11-10, South Knox on top. Parrish with a serve. Warwick, long. 12-10, South Knox. That's long. 12-11. Carmichael in, Warwick out. So the front line right now is Taryn Thuis, Ella Warwick, and Kenley Carmichael. Serving is Sullivan. Long. Seems like that happens a lot. One side will go serve long, and the other side will serve long.
Yeah, you don't see that from Audrey very often, though. She's not usually one that serves long, so hers usually kind of just drop in.
Number 12, Steffi, into serve. Ella. Well, now they call something. Oh, another lift.
Man, that's just...
I don't know what the record is for lifts, but you got to be getting close to it tonight.
I don't know.
14-11.
I know Audrey
South
has even
Knox on
questioned,
top.
what am I doing wrong? And oh,
that was in.
That was nice.
14-12. Miners trailing South Knox. Ella Warwick back to serve. Sullivan calling her own number there. Cross court, Warwick. Taryn Thuis. Ella again. Feltner. Again, good defense. Great block. A Welch and Cornett Walton Funeral Service block. And the second time, Taryn Thuis nails it.
Yeah, that first one was actually Kinley. Kinley actually got that first block, and Taryn was right there to get the second. And dropped right in a great place. And
good teamwork.
we needed that one.
14-13. Carmichael, just long. That wasn't out by much. Now this set's a little reminiscent of just the last one, but it's the opposite. South Knox has been on top always by about 2 to 3.
Yes.
And the Miners can't seem to pull any closer. Warwick, Sullivan, Feltner.
Nice job by Avery. We had all three hitters going in at once, and that just worked for them. Avery put that in a nice spot.
Becca Robbins in the ball game. Taryn Thuis out. Here's the serve. Long. Hill thought that someone touched it, but the officials are having none of that. 15-15. There's a block. Did it fall on what? Apparently.
I think that one was net.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
In the net, so the Miners take a lead. I think this might be one of their first leads in this set. 16-15. Strong hit. Tied up in the ceiling. Carmichael makes a play on it. And Becca Robbins gets it up and over. How did they do that?
That was some really quick hands by Audrey. Nice hustle by Kinley.
My gosh, that was up in the rafters, folks. I don't even know how they played that ball when it came down. 17-15, Miners by 2. Another block, but that one falls and a point for Grace Arnold and South Knox. 17-16, Miners by 1 on the Stanger home scoreboard, and Bryn Hill back to serve. Warwick. Ella Warwick from the back row. Taylor Warwick in to serve. Carmichael out. Miners right now have a 2-point edge. See if they can stretch this out. Nope, in the net. Grace Carey serving for South Knox. They're down by 1. There, my, oh my. Becca Robbins, talk about GPS. It was a straight left turn.
I know.
She just went down the line. And I mean right along the net. 19-17. That was a big play for the Miners. West with a hit over the net. Warwick gets blocked, but out of bounds. Point Miners. And finally, the Miners seem to be taking a little bit of control here in set 3. Up 20-17 now. Feltner back to serve. They've already taken the first 2 sets. They're trying to make it a sweep.
Oh.
My.
It has some speed on it, Kevin.
That did. A great block, and it's in for South Knox. 20-18 Miners. Boy, I don't know how they got that block. That was perfect.
I don't know how she got that pass over here so hard.
South Knox trailing by 2. There's the serve. Ella. My.
Boom. I don't think she liked that block, so she just decided to send another one over.
Took it personal,
yeah,
huh?
I think she did on that one.
21-18. Miners by 3. Becca Robbins to serve. See if she can bring the Miners home. Ooh, I thought that might have been. They get it up and over. Ella. They're going to depend on Ella Warwick. 22-18 Miners. Timeout on the floor. The Stanger home scoreboard, as I said, Miners by 4. Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners.
At Violet & Company, we love assisting each of you in all of life's special moments. We are a locally owned floral shop at 69 North Main Street in downtown Linton. Contact us at 812-847-3208 to purchase your arrangement for any special occasion or stop in for that perfect gift. Stay in touch with us on Facebook under Violet & Company for upcoming events and to see our latest creations. We encourage you to live life in full bloom.
We are back. 22-18 is our score in the third set. Becca Robbins serving for the Miners. It was Feltner. Robbins. Thuis. Great block. I think it's number 8. Madison Parrish making that play on the front line. She now steps back to serve. 22-19. Ooh, I thought that was going to fall. It does eventually. Taryn Thuis. Just a little soft touch right at the net. Makes it 23-19 Miners. And is it Sullivan back to serve?
Yes, it is.
Audrey Sullivan. You hear the sounded like the sound of a parent's lone voice. Come on, Audrey. Bryn Hill. Great dig.
It's a great job by Avery.
Miners get it up and over. They're going to get another shot at it. There's a block by Ella Warwick. Oh, she almost got decked by Thuis, who pushed her like, way to be. So 24-19. So we're serving here for the set and for the match. Sullivan.
Okay.
Great block. Taryn Thuis with a block to end it.
She has had a great night tonight.
25-19 in set 3. So the Miners take it 25-17, 25-23, and 25-19. Stay tuned for the E2 Custom Creations post-game show. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners.
Custom Creations, we know that every memory has a story. Every time we sit around with family and friends, we share those memories. When we pull the boxes of old pictures out of the closet, we revisit those memories of our past. Whether it's a photo or a special moment with family, a picture of a loved one who has passed. When you think about that moment, there's a memory that goes with it. At E2 Custom Creations, we offer custom laser engraving for keepsakes, personalized gifts, home decor, signage, awards, and many other custom made-to-order products. Let us help you personalize a unique gift for a loved one, customize an item, or create promotional materials and awards for your business or athletic team. Our services include engraving and cutting on a variety of materials, including wood, acrylic, leather, granite, marble, glass, and coated metals, just to name a few. If you have an idea, reach out and let's talk about how we can bring your idea to life.
The benefits of choosing a career in the union construction industry are truly limitless.
Some of the things that I've worked on that I'm extremely proud of are some of the pipe racks that we just built for Eli Lilly.
Yeah, there's a lot of different avenues to grow and to advance in your career.
If you're a senior and college isn't for you, in the trades there's so many opportunities. You get to work with your hands, you get trained for free, and the options are unlimited. You can do so many different things with this career.
Welcome back to the E2 Custom Creations post-game show. Miners win in 3 sets, 25-17, 25-23, and 25-19 over the Lady Spartans of South Knox. But Coach Scott Vanderkolk joining us live here now. Coach, you said that this team was a good team. They played against tough competition, and I think they showed that tonight. South Knox battled you tooth and nail all the way. Oh, there I go again.
Killing me. Yeah, anytime you're playing a sectional opponent, you really got to make sure that you play crisp and clean, and you got to get some energy going. Set the environment, set the tone for a possible rematch here in about a month. At times I was thrilled with the way we were playing. We were talking. The girls were jiving well. And then we'd get flat, and then they'd close the gap on us, and then we'd kind of light a fire under ourselves, and making sure that we're taking care of our 30 by 30 and controlling what we want to dictate what happens with the ball and not have to rely on the other team or whatever, and we just want to make sure we're in control.
I kept thinking I'd see great play after great play after great play, and then I'd look at the scoreboard and you'd be ahead by 1 or 2.
It felt like that in the JV game, too. It was just like, I felt like we were in control of the whole varsity match. I kept looking at the score, like you said, and like, man, like it's not where I thought it was. And that's just, that's a credit to South Knox. They scramble. They do a lot of the small things that you really like to see out of a team. And, they're going to beat some teams that aren't quite ready for that. And they've got some good size that, we forced where their setter was going a lot with our setting and our serving, and just you got to control those things and play fast.
I thought Becca and Taryn really played well up front for you tonight.
Yeah, I forgot to look at the stats. I'd like to see how many blocks they had. They did a great job up there. We had to make some adjustmts for the way they were hitting a little bit with Kinley and our outsides. I thought the back row did a great job tonight. They were scoring on some tips and some stuff. They pushed that one to the corner. Things that as we get through the season, we'll see a little bit faster and react to it and get a good play on it.
And I think anytime you watch a good team, you always think, well, sometime your best player needs to step up. Ella Warwick stepped up tonight.
I was really happy with her and Avery, really both. Avery, especially out of the back row, that's something that we've really wanted to get going. Ella's going to do Ella things. There's times where I get mad at her. She's trying to be a little too aggressive, trying to hit the ball a little too hard. She gets frustrated with herself a lot, which I understand and I'm good with. It's just controlling that and just letting letting nature take its course, for lack of a better phrase. She just go out and play, and her teammates really rely on her ability, and she relies on them too. And when she's on, and that makes us tough to beat. But that's also because of the balance that we're able to achieve.
That back row with diving, there were a lot of impressive digs tonight.
Yeah, I saw something a couple weeks ago that said if you're diving, it's because you're not in the right spot. But yeah, even if you're in the wrong spot and you're still hustling to make a play, like kudos for that. You like to see the hustle and the effort. We'd like to see them make a better read and get into the right spot.
But you made a point in the pregame show to talk about that you had worked a little bit on sets. Did you think that paid some dividends tonight? Because it looked like it did.
Yeah. We really didn't run any of the faster stuff to the outsides tonight. We were still throwing it pretty high. One day of practice to try to throw it into a match, that's tough for any kid, any setter, but for a freshman setter especially, to come out and try and it's a risky set. You're flinging it out there pretty fast, and if the pass isn't there and you're not quite sure, especially tonight, I think some of the calls kind of were getting to Audrey with the lifts and whatnot. But
that was called a lot tonight.
We've played 19 matches now, and
but for both sides, it was called on South Knox too, and some of that was moving so fast. I don't know how there'd even be time for a lift.
Yeah, it's tough, but it's part of the game, and that's something we've been talking to her about working on getting better at, and she will get a lot better at it. She's just making contact a little bit low, and it looks like she's carrying it. So she'll get a lot better at it, and you could tell it was bothering her. So she'll come in tomorrow at practice, and she'll want to address it.
So what's up next?
JV's got a tournament at Bloomington North on Saturday. They're going to be in a pool with Zionsville and Lafayette Jeff. And then they'll play 2 crossover games, so I'm not sure exactly who they'll play in those yet. So they've got a long day ahead of them there. Tough competition, and it's just a long day anyways, playing 4 matches. It gets pretty spread out. There's 9 teams up there, so it'll be a long day for them. It's good for them, though. It gets them that experience for when they get to the varsity, and we're playing 2 tournaments back-to-back weeks, and so it's fun for them. They don't always get to play tournaments, and they watch the varsity go play, and they stay home for practice. So I'm sure they're looking forward to it. And then Monday we've got Owen Valley at home. And then Thursday we've got
Eastern
Green at home. And then after that, that's too far in advance for me.
Well, let's talk about, before we close this, 50 plus 1.
Yeah, the 50 plus 1 celebration. This is the 51st year of Linton Volleyball, and we'd like to take an opportunity to celebrate the history that's come through here. We've had a lot of good players, a lot of good coaches. We'd really like to just get everybody in here and take a moment to honor the heritage. And everybody always talks about Linton football, and it's apparent that it's across the board now. And football gets a lot of that credit for establishing that standard, and I think all the other sports have really bought into the dedication and the hard work. And you look at the banners in the gym and the trophy cases, and it's not just football anymore. It's widespread success, but we want to get our people in here and see a lot of faces that we haven't seen in a while. Get old teammates and old coaches and players back together, and have a good time, reflecting on what we've built over 50 years, and just get to spend time together.
All righty, Coach. Thank you. Congratulations.
That'll be September 23rd against North Central. So that's further in advance that I forgot about. So,
well, congratulations.
Yep.
It was a good win tonight in 3 sets. Coach Scott Vanderkolk, they win tonight 25-17, 25-23, 25-19. Heather?
Camera's down there on that. Just don't let him take my camera away. Sorry, Just making sure the camera doesn't disappear down there. We want to say thank you, obviously, to all sponsors that make this free to view at home for all of you. And we also want to say thank you to our Minor Pride sponsors. Once again, the Grill of Linton, Team Ortho, Greene County General Hospital, Linton Sporting Goods, Audrey Sparks with Richard Brown Insurance, Jathan Wright at Indiana Farm Bureau, Michelle Stenger of Stenger Homes, Crane Credit Union, Corey Motter with Century 21 Sheets, Alicia Cornelius of Indiana Farm Bureau, E2 Custom Creations, and Jordan and Vought Insurance. As mentioned earlier a number of times in this broadcast, our next broadcast will be tomorrow evening as the Sullivan Arrows travel to the Linton Miners. And you can see here on the game day graphic, this is Hayden Feltner, and we're going to have a lot of information that's going to post yet tonight, wrapping up volleyball for middle school, volleyball for high school, the Greene County Invitational from middle school and high school. I have a lot of scores from that, so we'll want to be able to post all of that for you as well. But we're getting ready for game day tomorrow, Kevin. And
I've been
told, I mean, I've been in attendance before at this ball game in a little different role, but as a media role tomorrow night, we're ready. Bring your rain jackets, come out. Gates open 1 hour prior to kickoff, so that they will open at 6 o'clock. As mentioned earlier, tailgate here in this gym starting at 5:30. Coach Harden and Coach Britton will be hosting those people that would like to come in and just kind of do a little bit of a tailgate.
What a great idea. Great idea.
And we want to remind all of you that we're going to ask for some information. If you've got some Sullivan Linton memories, if you've got some Sullivan Linton pictures, be sure to send them to our Facebook page for a chance to be mentioned and have a shout out in tomorrow night's broadcast. So for Heidi Rimmel, Kevin Rader, and myself, and special appearances by Liam